ability. I really have to put some thought into it this weekend. I'm going to get these out of the way because if I don't, I will hurt myself. Okay?
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
I swear. Man, if Mrs. Nonder was gone for that long, I don't know what I'd do with myself. I'd probably stream the whole time. Yeah, that's one I haven't tried yet, and Charles keeps telling me to try it, and I haven't tried it yet. I looked at it and I was like, I don't know if I want to get into anything like that just yet. Okay, how do I want to design these trees? I should have put more thought into it. I definitely want like I want a nice kind of foresty area. Oh, there's Miss Nodder. Oh no. Oh no, she's actually here. Well, geez, babe. Uh-oh, guys. I'm in trouble. I gotta go.
Power items incoming. We have the ball.
Needler, Needler.
Ball drop.
Yeah.
Allied carry it down. Enemy has the ball. Taking fire. Enemy team nearing victory. Power items on the field. Ammunition low.
Yes.
Ball drop.
How did you not die though? Jeez.
We have the ball. Flying now.
Going for it.
Active camo.
Oh, that's active camo. I thought that was the ball. No, that sucked.
Well placed plasma.
I don't have any ammo. Okay. Turn that off. Turn it back on. I like the music. I'm cool with the music. Be cool if I toppled that stack of books over. Oh, I did. Little touches like that are just really cool. Free. So turn the hoodie over, have it right here, and then just like that. That's pretty great. So it doesn't count until I see it, right? Sorry, that was me. Maybe if there was some ranch.
This is the best damn
I gotta
thing
put
I've
a
ever bought
I
in
gotta
my
put a
life.
stream marker on that so I can go back to that later. Oh my gosh. What is it? The smoke him if you got him at the end is like what?
Oh god, I'm so dizzy. I'm like, oh god, I'm like seeing spots right now.
Me too. This kind of reminds me of some of the stuff we would find fun. Okay, hello, good morning. All right, I got a whole lot of new stuff here, so I'm actually going to be doing a little producing this morning because you'll see why in a minute. But first off, hello. Looks pretty normal, right? Looks pretty normal. Everything's fine. Don't mind this. This is how I'm going to monitor the stream later, but that's for later. First off, I want to say congratulations to Dutch for becoming the Phantom Menace for 18 times. Congratulations. You got it. I always love how you grab it and then you end with the Aussie knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. And hello, Red. What is this exciting news? I saw it in chat, and I was getting things set up, and I was so excited. Dutch is grabbing a cuppa. Are you meaning a cup of tea or a cup of coffee? What's your cuppa? You have coffee. Okay, good. Guess what? Guess who's playing Starfield right now? It's me. I'm playing on my dad's Xbox. That's awesome. How do you like it so far? I liked Starfield. I liked it. I feel like I'm going to go back to it eventually. Maybe not as much as one would go back to, say, Skyrim. But I'm definitely going to go back to it. There's still stuff I haven't done. There's still DLC on its way. I kind of hope that the DLC comes soon. But really fun. I got to rename my ship. I renamed it the Space Falcon. That's awesome. You should, when you do spaceship building, be sure to share it in Discord because it's really cool. The spaceship building mechanic alone in that game was worth the price for me. I had so much fun with that. I kind of, every once in a while, I get the itch to just go in there and just build ships. Get maybe a infinite money glitch or something. Start doing mods. I would also love to start doing mods. I just don't know if I have the time on stream, you know? Really, this is the longest I get to stream is on Saturday morning. So, like, I don't know when I would do any other series like that, but just rename the ship I got at the beginning. I didn't get all fancy with it. That's fine. Give yourself some time. Get a bunch of credits before you mess around with it because it does cost credits for each part. And also like focus on XP and leveling up because man, you'll need that XP. It is a slog to get a bunch of XP. Good morning, Clumsy. How you doing? Okay, so I worked my pretty little head off yesterday trying to get this set up a little more in place, right? Oh, this one off. Sorry, hang on. I gotta have this here to watch the stream later. Come on, reload. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so I set this up yesterday, so let's see if it works. Oh, am I in the right? I am in the right collection. I've made a new stream collection, which is going to be specifically for Lego. So here's the first view. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, you're over here now. Oh, hi, you're over here now. Oh, are you kidding me? I didn't hook up the phone. What am I doing with my life? Give me a minute. Give me just a second. Let me go BRB. Let's see. Okay, geez. Arguably the most important part. I know you can still hear me. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Oh man, I should have checked this beforehand. What am I doing? I'm really living life on the edge here, folks. Hold on. Okay, it says it's connected. Hopefully that turns out to be true. All right, here we go. Hang on one sec. Okay, all right. Okay, here we go. Is that it? There we go. We're back. The camera's really crooked. Spend it like maybe.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. What are you doing? I went on to that scene so I didn't expose myself too much. And then put that right there. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Just finished up Stranger Things last night, so I'll be getting back to Rebels soon. Good. You need to. I'll try not to spoil anything for Ahsoka. It's a good show though, on its own right. Like it's better than I thought it would be. Do I get stoned if I say that I like it more than Clone Wars? Do I? Let's see. You just saw this set in the store yesterday. Temptation was real. This one This one's kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't really do the whole like price per piece like analysis and all that. That sounds too much like my day job. So I don't really do that with Lego. But to me, this one seemed like a pretty decent value. And I was actually looking last night. I didn't realize the box is much smaller than I thought it would be too. Obviously, I'm not expecting a UCS style ship or anything like that. But, you know, I've seen it in videos. It's not small. Hey, look everybody. Stickers. Cool. There's 5, 6 bags. Yeah. 6. Maybe this is smaller than I thought. 5. Stay awake iPad. 4. 3. Huh. I don't know. Maybe this thing is smaller than I thought. Your favorite? Yeah, I think it's, I like it more than Clone Wars. I like it more than Clone Wars. What can I say? I know that it doesn't exist without Clone Wars. It's very heavily Clone Wars dependent, but I know. Everything's looking pretty good, huh? So I now have like all these different angles and stuff. I can go like this. Hi. Then I can come right back. So yeah, it's working out pretty good. Oh, do we get to build Ahsoka first? We can get to build Ahsoka. Oops, excuse me. I do think one of the best things to come out of Clone Wars is Ahsoka, obviously, and her whole arc. You did finish Clone Wars, right, Clumsy? Clone Wars is also so hard for me to recommend because it's kind of a slog. It takes a lot to get through Clone Wars. I'm going to try to move the mic a little. Let's see. Hoping you don't see it in the shot. No, you don't. Okay. Yeah, Clone Wars is a lot harder to get through, I think. And a lot harder to recommend to someone who is kind of a casual Star Wars fan. Not that you are, but I just mean in general, right? So if I was going to help someone understand the scenes with flashback. Oh, should I say this? That's an Ahsoka spoiler. Anyway, if I had to tell somebody that they need to watch Clone Wars to get certain context for something, it's a little bit of a big ask. I know for like Kay, right? He doesn't really like the animated stuff. And so I sent him a recap video of Clone War or of Rebels just to be like, there's some story beats you should probably know, but I still wish he had watched the whole thing. I'm trying to set the instructions up. Come on. I really thought that I could like prop it up like this. Here, water bottle. Come here, water bottle. There. For right now, that'll work. The end went crazy. That last season of Clone Wars and the last like arc is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. I like it though. Hey, look, we got a Huyang. If you are a Clone Wars fan, you'll remember Huyang, right? The lightsaber smith droid. I think he has a different title, but teaches all younglings about lightsabers. It looks like he has a little backpack. What little backpack does he have here? Where are you? Where's that little backpack? Hello? What am I missing here? Ah, there it is. This and looks to be a tile, printed tile that belongs to him as well. Yeah, do you know, Clumsy, who voices Huyang? It took me too long while I was watching Ahsoka to recall exactly like the voice was familiar. I didn't even think about it until Mrs. Nonder was like, wait a minute. David Tennant. Yep. Where is this tile? There's like a printed tile. There it is. Jeez. That goes right here. Okay. Only problem here is the phone's a little bit too high to do like quick zoom in. I might be able to mess with that. I think I could probably bring the phone a little lower. I think that's a possibility. There you go. David Tennant. Yep. David Tennant's officially in Star Wars. Pretty cool droid. I was worried. Gosh, I can't talk too much about Ahsoka right now. Never mind. Oh, we got a request. Hang on. Okay. Wait, do your companions call you by your character's name? Because I think she's calling me John, which I name my character Johnny. So the people don't. If you select a relatively, I hate to say it this way, but normal name, the robot will use your first name. So if you had something like John, the robot might call you John. But it had to be a relatively like normal name. So of course mine wasn't. But no, most of them will end up calling you like what's the name? I don't remember. Anyway, they'll end up calling you something else. Pretty cool, Ahsoka. Do I have a Ahsoka figure? I don't think I do. I have a Sabine. I did get a little bit of a little collection from someone. Who gave that to me? I can't remember now. My brain ain't working so good this morning. I love the white lightsabers though. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I think I am going to zoom in just like one though. Hold on. Let's do a zoom. There we go. And then we'll zoom out later when we're getting a little bigger. There we go. I just need to bring that down. Sarah's contact must also be named John. That's possible. Look at that. Oops. We got to have her hold this one reverse grip. They should have made one of these blades just a little shorter so that she could have... It'd be pretty interesting to have a lightsaber blade that's just a little shorter. But this works. Very nice. Very nice, Ahsoka. That's a funny as heck coincidence. Sarah's contact had a similar name to mine. Yeah. Well, John is pretty... I found it funny that, like, if you picked a very common name, that the robot would be able to say it. I found that pretty funny. Because, of course, I don't. I think if I had named my character Aaron, I think that was in the list. There's a list out there if you wanted to find one. Come on. How was everybody's week? I had a great week this week. I could have named it Aaron, but I didn't. I named it Nonder. Excuse me, him. I named him Nonder. He's a person. Well, fine. Oops. There we go. Get in there, pin. Sometimes these pins are just so tight. All right. Pop it on one of these. I made pumpkin spice pancakes this week. They were so good. That sounds amazing. If you have pictures of those, you should throw them in the Discord. I'm not a huge pumpkin spice fan, but I will say I enjoy having like a little bit of it when the seasons change, you know? Like I had my first pumpkin spice cold brew the other day from Starbucks a couple days ago. I just got a small one, you know, tall is... It was ironic that the smallest one is called a tall, but, you know, other comedians have made that reference as well. Okay. Other comedians, as if I am a comedian. This music's still really loud, isn't it? There we go. I don't want it to overpower. I need to get like a menu board to hold the instructions up. I really thought that I could prop it here, but it's not quite. Oh, that works. There we go. I can use that edge. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. Found out that only 4 of the 20 plus companion options you have can be seduced, and I'm like, why only 4? That isn't. I didn't think there was only 4. Well, I don't want to spoil too much for the game, but you will see as you go. You'll see as you go that some of the companions you get don't have like fully fledged out stories. They're just like people you can pick up on random planets and stuff. So it kind of makes sense because in order to do like the romance stuff, there's like, it's basically like a whole storyline, right? You named it Aaron. Why? Oh, why Aaron? Wouldn't like a character named Aaron anyway. True. Me either. I hate it. Oh, shoot. I would hate that. I have to work on that. Yeah, that's the camera for the gaming setup. I'd have to set up a whole nother one for this camera. It's a lot. This whole thing's getting a little more produced than I thought it would. But what I do like is this. I like this view sometimes when we can just kind of like, we can still chat and you can still see what I'm doing down here. So just to break up the monotony a little bit, right? But yeah, I had a really good week this week. Work is going great. I'm really enjoying the people I'm working with. I'm really enjoying, you know, the job as I see it, as it's starting to kind of like unfold. Because again, it's a new role, so I'm helping define that, and you know, slowly I'm getting more confident to kind of speak up and be like, hey, I could look into that, you know. In fact, there's something I'm going to bring up to them on Monday that I found that I was pouring myself into yesterday. That was pretty cool. I love just being given that freedom to explore, you know. I honestly feel like you would have the potential to be a legitimate comedian if you put in the time and effort. Maybe. It would pretty much require backstory stuff, and a lot of them don't have backstories. Yeah, essentially, for the romance options. Yep. Yeah, some of them are just kind of like fun characters. Like, I don't know if you selected this one, so it's probably not a spoiler, but the Adoring Fan, if you selected that perk, I kind of thought that they were going to give him this like rich backstory. Maybe I could fix him, you know? And they don't really. He's just kind of there to be annoying. So it's that way with some of the other companions as well. You don't really get to dive into their backstory. So yeah, if you didn't do that perk, you may not ever meet the Adoring Fan, which is fine. He didn't really help my gameplay that much, you know? As far as being a comedian, I thought about it when I was a little bit younger. I have this like weird, I don't know. I'm too much in my head about my comedy though. Like sometimes I think I overplay things a little bit, and I think that's from childhood. being told how not funny I am for most of my childhood. That makes me overthink jokes and think, did people get them? Maybe even feeling the need to explain a joke, which is always funny, right? It's always funny when people explain the joke to you. So I don't know. I do have some stories of my life that I think I could be a story comedian. You know what I'm talking about? Like the people who will go up and not necessarily tell jokes per se, but tell their story in a way that is very humorous. Mike Birbiglia is one of the funniest people I think around. I absolutely, he has like 2 or 3 specials out on Netflix, and I love every single one of them, because the first one's kind of about him finally deciding to settle down with his girlfriend, right? Might just be 2. The other one I'm thinking of is about him having a kid, and I found that to be incredibly relatable too. The way he tells it is so funny. If you have not watched Mike Birbiglia Sleepwalk with me, I think that's the first one that I'm aware of. It is so funny. So funny. I mean, he talks about how he sleepwalks.
Stuck up,
What the
half-witted,
what the heck?
scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Die the Unwanted gifted
Die.
a tier 1 sub to their Madman 510. They have given 16 gift subs in the channel.
The Redmond 510. Die. Thank you so much for that. You do not have to do that. That's like, 16 gifted subs. You're mad. You're absolutely mad. But thank you. Red definitely deserves it. Enjoy that, Red. You figured out the Digipic lock thing really quick. It took me longer than I wanted it to. But yeah, he sleepwalks, and he tells just a funny story about like the fallout of that. And I can relate to that because I used to sleepwalk as a kid. I don't do it anymore, and I definitely don't have it to the extent that he has it. Uh-oh. Dropped a piece. One moment. Come on, foot. Come on, foot. There we go. But it's hilarious. So if I ever did any kind of like comedy, it would be more like that. But then I think about that too, and I think there are probably some stories in my life that I could tell that I don't think certain family members would enjoy. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe sometime. Yeah, that's crazy. 16? I'm doing great, Di. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good weekend already. Is that every piece? I think that's every piece. Okay. What if we had a community stand-up comedy stream or something? That could be interesting. I know we have a dad joke redeem, but I didn't know, like, maybe a little bit more fleshed out than that. Yeah, like if you actually like took the time and worked on a set, like took it seriously like that. I don't know. Maybe it's something I would try like once in my life. It makes me very happy to think that people think I'm funny though. I had a complicated childhood. And I was a kid, right? And I'm sure I was kind of a bit much. But I got told several times that I should start a book called Aaron, That's Not Funny. And anytime I would say a joke that I had thought was hilarious but was not to certain people, I was told you should write that in the book. And then that became the joke. You know, that became the joke after a while that, add it to the book anytime I'd say something a little humorous. So I kind of blocked that side of me out just a little bit. Where I'm like, nah, I'm not that funny. I still think it. I don't really think of myself as like doing comedy when I'm streaming, right? I just kind of, you know, I like to talk, and part of that is making jokes occasionally, you know. But again, I don't even call them jokes. I don't know what I'd call them. Coming close to being awake for 24 hours? What are you doing? You're going to be a mess. That's why you're gifting subs. You're delirious. Ironically taking comedy seriously, or unironically. You know? So yes, people like Mike Birbiglia make me feel like I could do it. They do make me feel like it's like I have comedic worth in just my experiences, you know? So I don't know. It could be interesting if there's interest in that. I'm not saying no. I mean the comedy special writes itself, right? You would just call it, write that. It could be called "Put That in Your Book" or "That's Not Funny." That's Not Funny would probably work, because then I also have the kid saying,
"That's not funny, Daddy."
And to be fair, I told him to tell me that. He didn't think I'm not funny. He thinks I'm hilarious. So I shouldn't show support for the channel? No. That's fine. Not that's fine. But seriously, I do appreciate it. You're awesome. But I hope you get some sleep. Why you been up so late? I forgot to tell you about the ad. Well, hopefully most of you in here this morning didn't have to see an ad because of Die. I think that might be the case. Sorry about that. I'll get good at the streamer thing eventually. There's a lot of things in my life that I wanted to be a lot of options I could have gone down, but I think I lacked the patience, and those must be Huyang's tools there. What would it be? The patience and the non-ADD brain to go after it. Yeah, that's it. Pretty sure I've had ADD my whole life, or ADHD, and didn't know it, and only just now becoming, you know, I have insomnia. Oh no, using my Christian name. What have I done? You gotta stop doing that insomnia thing. I know we've talked about it before, but go see a doc or something. I would probably name a stand-up comedy of mine Pepperidge Farm Remembers. That works. That's pretty funny. I also think, so as we're talking about this kind of stuff, I also think that, you know, doing good comedy is a lot more complicated than I think people think. You know, we'll give some comedians some credit, right? Good comedians, ones that are actually worth the laugh. The comedy I appreciate is not the comedy that's like crass for crass's sake. I don't find that funny. It's like stories. It's people telling like their life story in a humorous way. I love that stuff. Oh, it's one of these vent pieces right here. The family I'm in right now want to take me to a sleep clinic. You should take them up on that. Seriously. Like, yeah. I think you should take them up on that. That could be like life-changing for you. I know you're probably young now, and definitely you don't have to tell me that. But if you are, like, it might seem like it's not a big deal. But like the older you get, the more you're going to want to have that like ticked and tied, you know? You don't want to end up in your 40s having to have like a sleep apnea machine or something. Thankfully, I don't have to have one of those. I think my dad ran one for a little while. I don't know if he still does. I've done the sleep clinic thing earlier this year, and it wasn't that bad. Although it was hard for me to sleep having all that stuff put on me, but it's nothing scary. Yeah, ironically, though, that's kind of what they're wanting to see, though, too, right? Where is this? Where is this piece going? Where is this whole build going? I don't exactly know what part I'm looking at right now. I guess that's fine. Okay. And then one of these little gray slopes. There we go. Also, when you get a little older, too, like, you'd have to pay for it yourself, and that's not fun either. So, yeah, I don't know. It sounds like they want, they want what's best for you. And who knows, too? It might not even be, like, something medical. There could be a lot of other stuff going on, too, that could contribute to that. And you want to know. You want to know that kind of stuff. I know it might feel like you're like, I'd rather not know. But knowing is half the battle. As G.I. Joe would say, knowing is half the battle. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Kids. They used to tell us that in cartoons. I don't like doctors. Yeah. This family is like a temporary family. Nothing's official. True. They could do that. However, they could also not do that. You know what I mean? And also, like, still, hey, if they're willing to pay for it, all I'm saying is open yourself up to the kindness, Doesn't mean that you have to, you might feel like you like owe them something because of that, and you don't. You don't. It sounds like, I don't know them, but it sounds like they care about you, And they want you to have good sleep. Like I want you to have good sleep, and I barely know you. So they probably know you better than I do. I just want what's best for you. I hope that's true. But I bet it is. Good morning. Oh, get out of there. Good morning, big mofo. How you doing? I know you've had experiences in the past where that didn't seem to be true, but like, until proven otherwise, give people the benefit of the doubt, You belong to the state. The state provided the insurance. Okay, well, even still, then definitely do that. Then definitely do that, Use that state. Use those state funds. Do it. As a taxpayer myself, I give you my blessing. I almost wish everybody was in that position. That's, like, obviously there's stuff about it that is not ideal, but a lot of people out there. What I don't want to happen is that you get to a point in your life where you're like, okay, now I have to do it, and now I'm independent and I'm not able to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So technically I'm paying for the insurance. Yeah. And I'm more than happy to do that. I should do my part, And if we all chipped in, it wouldn't be so bad, Oh, wait, I think I was doing the right thing. I just didn't realize what it was. I have to repair my ship in this simulation, but I'm clicking the button. It's not doing anything. It's either O or 0. I think it's O, or is it 0? I always got it mixed up, and during a fight, I would panic and hit both just to be sure. Yeah. Ba-bum. Yeah, you're playing on Xbox. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I don't know what the button is for that. Good luck. Oh, yeah, also you said you were doing the That storyline, where you're in the simulator. I know which one you're talking about. It's a good one. Follow that one through. That one's fun. Yeah, it's fun. That was actually one of the last ones that I did, but you can do them in any order. It was fun. And yeah, you didn't forget to mention you're playing on an Xbox. I just forgot that you were. Okay. Like a little cart. Little detachable something. What's everybody up to this weekend? Any cool plans? I'll tell you mine if you're interested. That's weird. Oh, it's this. Okay. I still don't understand this piece. Simulation's over because your hull was destroyed. I think you only have to make it through a couple of waves. By the way, if you're looking to just level up and get some XP and level up like your spaceship piloting, you can continue to do that simulation over and over. And the XP counts in game. So that's pretty cool. I went ahead and farmed that for a little while to get my piloting skill up a little bit so that I could... I think there was a specific part I was trying to buy that I needed to be a higher level. Well, so listen, it's November. It's November 11th. Okay? We love Christmas in this house. I think we're going to be putting up the Christmas tree. Because the week before... Whoa! Big Bogan! Raiding with a party of 3. How's it going, man? How are you? How was your stream today? Can I do the shout out from here? Let's see if we can do it from here. Shout out. Did it work? It did. Nice. You're playing no game. Is the Twitch API still down? Hello, Lugu and Pippo. Hello. Thanks for coming over with the raid. I appreciate that. Hello, everyone. We're doing some Lego right now. Building Ahsoka Tano's shuttle from the Ahsoka series. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Nonder. I play Lego on the weekend. I build sets usually, sometimes make mocks. And then during the week, I've been playing a lot of RuneScape. And RuneScape has been a lot of fun. Bum. What were you playing, though? Hello, what were you doing today? Hello there. Thank you for the follows. Let's see. From both Pippo and Lugu. At tier 4 out of 6. I think that's around what I did. And then the ones that get higher up were pretty hard, so I left at that point, you know. It's too early for Christmas stuff to go up. Yeah, I know. But you know what? You know, one, I actually don't think it's too early. We usually put it up like Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving is going to be a little different this year. So wanted to make sure that we had it up before. It also makes the wife very happy. And when she's happy, I am very happy. You know? So yeah, we're going to start on some stuff. There's still going to be like, you know, outdoor decorations probably aren't going to start for a little while. Dad joke. All right, hang on. I have to go to the dad joke on here. Daily dad joke. All right, you ready? Not now. That's a good one. So y'all know you really shouldn't be buying Velcro. And not because it's, you know, bad for the environment, not because it's a pain to pull on and off. Mostly just due to the price. It's a total ripoff. There you go. Oh, did you do? Oh, the next one too. Okay, sorry. I have to minimize chat on here in order to see the dad joke. All right, next one. I heard that beavers are kind of going a little bit extinct. They're endangered. And a lot of the beavers have been talking to each other about it and trying to figure out a solution as well. They've also been consulting nature and trying to figure out. And they're very sad about their ecosystems being taken apart, and they just need support. And when they have to leave their areas and move on to other areas that are more hospitable to them, it's kind of sad. So in that instance, what does a beaver say to the tree? It's been nice knowing ya. Whoops, wrong one. Hi. Maybe we don't do the comedy thing, huh? Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't.
I'm a Swedish Viking!
Let's see. I want to end the stream a little early today so I can get some more sleep. That's good. 4 hours is a long stream still. It really is. I go on about 3 on this stream, and that's a lot. I'm in danger. Comedy Netflix special coming up. It's just me sitting here in a stream building Lego sets and making dad jokes that I don't even own.
I told it live anyway.
I'm trying to spice the joke up a little more and do a little more like lead in, but I'm a little rusty. So I'll keep practicing though, okay? But I am a little rusty on that. But I think it's a good exercise, right? So don't just take the dad joke and read it. Like try to add something to it. I also enjoy the kind of comedy that like meanders a little bit and then hits the punchline and you're like, really? That was all just for... I like that. I like that. Okay, that's definitely got to go. Can that even go there? Hold on. Does that even work? It does. Oh, okay. I didn't think a stud would fit on this corner right here, but it does. You can fit studs anywhere. Okay, that is going to be... Really? Well, why use... Okay, this is confusing to me, okay? Look. Whoops, shoot. So there's only this one little hook thing here, right? I don't know if you can see that. But on these, they make you use the one with the 2. I guess it doesn't matter, but it just seems like they do make this piece with just one clip. So I guess I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. It'll be fine. It'll work. But that got you too, Phoenix? It's fine. It works. But it's just odd. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, 4 hours of sleep. You streamed for almost 7 hours. Okay, well, that's different then. That's a lot. That's even more than I thought. That's double. I would like to one day do like a really long stream. I don't know about 24 hours, but 8 hours I could probably do. Fancy seeing you here. Yeah. Dutch gets around. Wait, not that way. I didn't mean it like that. Okay. How many drinks does it take for Ewan McGregor to get drunk? I don't know. I haven't heard this one. It only takes Obi-Wan Peroni. Obi-Wan Peroni. It might just not get me because I don't know my drinks. Not because it's not funny. Clumsy thinks it's funny. Apparently Clumsy knows. I was gonna say, I don't think he knows Peroni. I don't think I do. I'm sure it's very funny. Peroni is a beer. Yeah, see, that's a critical point. Clumsy knew, which is interesting. Clumsy. It's interesting. I didn't know pepperoni was alcoholic. The more you know. A little roni. Little roni. Little peroni. Do you say I want a little pepperoni pizza? Pepperoni? It's a shortened pepperoni. Sometimes I say roni. Give me that roni. I had pizza last night. We got a nice thin crust pizza from this place called Marco's Pizza, which is a chain. And it's pretty good pizza. But yeah, got a thin crust to kind of cut back on the calories a little bit, you know? And it was good. I didn't, a lot of times when I eat pizza, I eat until I am just stuffed. But this time, I was nice and full, but I wasn't feeling gross about it, Moderation. It was good thin crust too. When you have a thin crust, you want it to be like really crispy, and it was like perfectly cooked. I was pretty happy with it. I had barbecue chicken pizza. Ooh. That sounds good. I do like an interesting pizza. Barbecue chicken's good because you got that tangy barbecue sauce. Ooh, that's good. I also really enjoy pineapple on pizza. Bogan, have a great night. Hopefully you get some sleep. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'm a pineapple on pizza fan. I think it's fine. Given the right pizza, right? It's got to be like pineapple, ham, or Canadian bacon. And recently, I've learned that you could also put like some jalapenos on it too, or some banana peppers to add just a little bit of spice. It's good. Yes, that was me literally salivating and sucking it back up. It's gross, but, it was involuntary. I was talking about pizza. What am I supposed to do? Okay. I'm also happy to report, since we're listening to a Marvel song here, that my son is fully on the Spider-Man train. And we've currently watched Spider-Man 1 and 2, The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. And we are currently watching the Tom Holland Spider-Man, and we're almost done with Far From Home. And he loves it. And I can't wait to get him to No Way Home. He's going to lose his mind. So we go around playing Spider-Man a lot. I'm kind of surprised he's into it. He still loves planets. He still loves, Buzz Lightyear and all that. But man, has he been playing Spider-Man lately? Yeah, I'm still going for a while. I'll be here for, what is it? Yeah, I mean, it's almost 7 now. Like 2 more hours. We're just getting started. And hi, Balverines. How you doing? We watched through. So I haven't done the Sam Raimi ones with him yet.
Hello there.
I will, because I like them. But hello there. Who was that? Can I not see follows in here? Yeah, activity feed. David1704. Thank you for the follow. David. David. Thank you for the follow. However you say it. Doing the raid check. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. All right. Yeah. Spider-Man. So yeah, he's been loving it. And then obviously he's been playing Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation. I beat it and then let him just kind of like run around the city, and he's getting dangerously good at it. Wait, is this... Oh, these are going... Oh, this interesting. These are going to go inside. You don't see Lego do this that much. I use this tactic in a lot of my builds because I think it's great. But you can kind of put the studs like this inside these holes on the back. Like that. So it's centered. I do a lot of stuff like that. I also do the illegal stuff sometimes too. Like this. You know, I know it's illegal, but I live life on the edge. You know, I'm a rebel. Once a rebel, always a rebel. Can say both ways. I don't mind. Okay. I like David. Almost like David Diggs. Very talented artist, David Diggs. Or we could say it like, ew, David. Either way, it's good to have you here. Interesting. So that's a cool way to get things centered and even off. I guess technically you'd say like centered, but off-centered. Holy what? A raid? No way. A fro. How's it going, everybody? Let me get the shout out here. Aussie Dev Fro people from Australia. How the heck are you? Playing Liza P. How is Liza P going? I caught a little bit of that one time. Midnight raid. Holy cow, you need to get some sleep. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. I know a lot of you probably know who I am already, but hi, I'm Nonder. I'm the world's number one RuneScape player now. I am changing my entire career to be the best RuneScape player ever. And also, occasionally I build Lego. And that's what we're doing right now. This is Ahsoka's Jedi Shuttle from the show Ahsoka. So if you want to stick around and hang out and play, it's great. My hair is horrible today. I'm getting a haircut later today. My hair is just like growing in weird spaces. That's how I know I need a haircut. It's everywhere right now. Sorry. I got to the final boss at 11 p.m. We'll have to finish another time. Oh, man. The final boss. I'm glad you're enjoying that game, though. But yeah, you're looking at the next big thing in the RuneScape space. Should be fun. Should be fun to show up all these vets, you know. I'm in danger. I unironically, though, honestly, am loving RuneScape. And I didn't think that I would say those words. It's not that I was like, ew, RuneScape. It's just like, this doesn't feel like the kind of game that I would be into. I hate WoW. I hate WoW. And I understand it's not WoW. But like, I kind of had in my head that it was sort of like an old WoW. And wow, could I not be more mistaken? It's fun. It's fun. I live in the States right now. I currently live in Texas. But I'm not originally from here. I grew up in Missouri. That's what I'll say. I don't know what you'd call Missouri. Would you call that the Midwest? I don't know. Yeah. Hates WoW. Hides current game playing. No, it's fine. It's fine. I just say I could never get into it. I tried, but I could never get into it. And I thought that's what would happen. The challenge was fun. The challenge was fun that Dutch put together, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Even if it's a game I don't continue playing, I'm definitely going to do the challenge because it just seems like a fun time to connect with people. And it was great. And then I just kept thinking about it. And then I kind of played it on my own time one time, and I was like, I should probably just stream this. I was looking for a new game anyway, just finished Starfield. So it just lined up perfectly, you know? 55 minutes of attempts, and we're now at midnight. Oof. Yeah, boo Dutch. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Texas right now. Yeah. But I'm not from here, you know what I mean? And it's just now getting cool in Texas a little bit in almost mid-November. So that's fun. You love the old WoW. Okay, so you're playing was it WoW Classic? Octopiece, I think, plays Classic as well. I played WoW for 9 years. It was so bad for my mental health. Wow. No pun intended, but wow. 9 years. The only game that I have gotten that kind of addicted to was Destiny. And I've only recently broken that addiction, mostly because they've really been flopping it here. The latest expansion, the Beyond Light, it wasn't the worst thing ever. There were some good things about it, but like it didn't really live up to the hype that they created around it. And so I took a break, and then right around that break, Bungie has recently like laid a bunch of people off. They're delaying the next expansion, which is what's supposed to be like the final expansion in this story. I'll probably play that final expansion just to see the story out. But then beyond that, I don't know, man. I think I'm done. It's like once you get yourself out of the loop, you look back and you're like, that's weird. I shouldn't have been doing that. But I do it. I kind of get that. How do I say your name? Omen? Should I just call you Omen? Is that cool? But I get that. I kind of like having a game that I'm working on. Now, there'll be other side stuff, like maybe I'll play something on the PlayStation. That's fine. But like a game that I'm like dedicating my time to, I kind of like having that as well. Omen A. Yeah. So I'm also one game kind of girl. Yeah. Typically, like especially if it's like an MMO or something like that, I don't have time to dive into a whole lot. I'll kind of dabble in some other stuff. Like I play Star Citizen sometimes with Coleman. Again, I jump on my PlayStation some nights when I'm not when I don't have anything else going on, just to kind of relax and play a game that way. But usually those are more like a casual game I'm getting into. I'm talking about the games that you have to actually like dedicate time and resources to. Those are the real games, you know. I'll admit something to you. So I'm playing on a private server. Why the quotations? Playing on a private server. Is that legal? I will make it legal. Emperor Palpatine, ladies and gentlemen. I actually don't know if this needs to go on that side yet, so I'm not going to do it yet. I'm just going to keep going with this. Okay. Man, I need a haircut real bad. I had good timing putting my haircut today. Yikes. A mage priest. Okay, and then we're going to do this little cheese slope here. Ah, it's all falling apart before my eyes. Oh yeah, what I was going to admit. Okay. One of the things I do like doing occasionally, and I drop in and out of it, is I do sometimes like playing Call of Duty on the PlayStation. So that's what I mean by like a game that like I can just kind of turn my brain off and play for a little while and then drop it and be like, cool, I'm done with that. But I will tell you right now, Call of Duty is kind of a mess right now. It's a nightmare. just the just everything going on. There's like freaking 3 games inside one game. I really wish they'd just separate everything out. It's a nightmare to load up. It takes like forever because it's like every time you load, it's like, oh, it needs to restart because of this content update where we added this new skin. And I was playing in a lobby last night, and it was one of the older maps. It was the airport one. And I was like, oh man, I remember this map. This is great. I loved playing this one. And I look behind me at my teammates, and one of them is literally Groot. Knockoff Groot. They couldn't use Groot because they couldn't get the rights to it, I guess. Somehow Fortnite can get everything, but Call of Duty can't. But he's literally Groot sitting next to me. And I'm like, what is this game anymore? What is this game anymore? But I like the gunplay. I like running around and snapping off shots and being all cool. I love playing music. I play music typically while I play because it just kind of gets me in a zone. It brings me back to the days where I played Black Ops. The original Black Ops is when I got deep and heavy into Call of Duty. And now I just play it casually. I don't get every release. I just kind of like depends on what's going on in the gaming world at the time. And this one hit pretty good. And it's fine. I mean, I play multiplayer. That's mostly what I play. I don't play Warzone. I don't do all that kind of stuff. But I just play multiplayer, jump in a match, play 3 or 4 maps, and then call it a night. That's pretty much the extent of mine. But it's just, there's so much going on in it now. And it's so like clunky. Like all the menus are so clunky. The gameplay's fine still. It's pretty standard. But it's so clunky. There's so many menus to get through just to play what you want to play that I really wish they would kind of like separate things out again. You know? But yeah, so that's my guilty pleasure. It's something I have fond memories of like powering on my Xbox 360 and loading up COD Blops. Played a lot of COD Blops with Kay. We bonded over COD Blops. It was like right before I got married. So right before Mrs. Nonder lived with me. So I had a lot of extra time. Black Ops 2 was just really good. I have a lot of nostalgia for that one. But I'm not a typical Call of Duty head kind of guy, you know? Not typically. You even notice like the chat goes silent when you start talking about Call of Duty. Just absolute crickets. Because it has a reputation. I understand that. The campaign, I did play the campaign. It was actual trash. It just was it was boring. Not at all what I remember from, you know. But again, I play it for the multiplayer. That's really why I typically find myself back into it. I'm supposed to go outside with my sons, but it's raining. It's always raining here. So boring. Where are you? You don't have to dox yourself exactly, but that tends to happen here in Texas. It's either too hot, or once the weather starts cooling down, it cools down because we have this like massive storm come through, right? And once that storm comes through, it cools down, but then you still can't go outside because it's just wet. Oh, you're from UA as well. Okay, cool. Which COD are you talking about? I'm talking about Modern Warfare 3, like the brand new one that just came out yesterday. I played a little bit of the multiplayer beta when it was in open beta, and I was like, ooh, I could probably play this again. And I enjoy the multiplayer. It's just everything else that I'm like, this is all just. I really wish I wish Warzone would be its own thing so they can go off and play Warzone if they want. I wish multiplayer was its own thing. And then, I don't even know, should we bother with campaigns anymore? Everybody got mad at the one game that didn't give anyone a campaign. Because, like, everybody complained about how much they didn't like the campaign anymore. And so everyone complained about it. So they did one release where they didn't have a campaign, and then everyone freaked out there was no campaign. So, I don't know. It was just the same old stuff. heard people hating on the campaign. It's just the same old thing. There's nothing new here. There's nothing exciting. There was like one mission that I remember playing being like, this is pretty fun. This is pretty cool. Where you got to like, it was like an open combat mission. And so you got to sneak around. And then in order to see around you, you got to tap into this drone that was circling. And so that drone could like target people. So you'd find somebody like, okay, that guy is over to the west of me. There's me hiding in the bushes. Then you'd zoom back down to your guy and you could go over to where that guy is, take him out. That was kind of fun. That was one mission. The rest of it, I don't know if I could even tell you what happened in it. I know the bad guy is called Makarov, and I'm supposed to be scared of him for some reason. I don't know. He's a bad guy. He does bad guy stuff, you know? I'm missing a piece, and I think it's because I used a dark gray piece somewhere where I was supposed to have used this red piece. And now I don't know where that is. Well, no, actually, it's showing me that I'm going to use these two red pieces here in a second for this next step. So I might actually truly be missing this piece. He's a scary Russian. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they're not going to do like... If they're not going to do interesting things with a campaign, it does feel like they were like, oh, hey, look at where it is. There it is. It's stuck to the bottom of this. All right. Got it. Yeah, like if it felt like they knew they didn't want to do a campaign, but they knew that if they didn't do a campaign, they would get eviscerated by people. So they're like, just put something together. Give us the bare minimum. Give us the Oorah America kind of stuff, and we'll be done, you know? I would like a little more nuance. I'd like a little more, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't think I want a COD campaign. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just don't, like, maybe we've done everything. You know? Maybe we're done. Finland, Northeast Europe, is really rainy now. Last time I saw sun was last weekend. Oof, that's got to drain on you after a while. You didn't see it for 2 weeks now. Ooh. Gamers, the loud ones, complaining. Devs change the game. Gamers, the loud ones, complain. Devs change the game. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I appreciate how much some people seem to really love Warzone. That's great. That's fine. You do you, boo. I don't like Warzone. It's just, I don't like that type of game, you know? That's really all it comes down to. But if you do, I'm completely cool with that, man. Like, and I like that they release something that they like, you know? I think that's great. I just want to play multiplayer. And I don't even really mind them like rehashing and bringing back old maps and stuff like that. That's fine. I don't care about that. Hope there'll be some sun this weekend. Yeah. Don't have the funds to get new sets at the moment, but I made some wooden model stuff instead. Ooh, that sounds cool though. Oh, believe me, man, this backlog I've been working on now for a while, and I'm gonna be dwindling again. So I'm gonna have to go back to building my own stuff again, which I'm excited for. That helps me kind of like reset, save some more funds. I do use like a lot of the Twitch funds here to fund sets. So you're, by subscribing or even just watching, you're contributing to my Lego addiction. So thank you. It doesn't pay for all of it, but that's fine. If I ever get to the point where like the content I make from it pays for it, that's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. I don't know what's going to happen then. My life is going to explode because I don't have anywhere to put this stuff. What's the biggest set I built? Gotta be. Let's see, waiting for the camera. Did I go the wrong way? I did go the wrong way. Sorry. It's got to be this guy. That's the UCS Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon. That's pretty big. The Razor Crest is also right there. Sorry, I'm on a delay. Wrong way. Wrong way, Non. Wrong way. This way. There she blows. The Razor Crest was pretty big too, but the Falcon took me the longest. It's huge. It's, yeah. For those of you who are new, I can tell you the Millennium Falcon story, because that's also a very expensive set, probably the most expensive one that I own. The Falcon story goes as thus. I was at work. We were playing, sometimes they do like this thing called football squares or Super Bowl squares, where it's essentially a way of betting on a game, which I don't think we're technically supposed to do, but we do it like outside of work, so I think it's okay. But it was a bunch of work friends that got together, and you basically pick a couple of squares. You pay a little bit of money for each square, and then those squares get assigned numbers for the game. And then if those numbers happen during the game, then you win. And you can win like 1 quarter, you can win 3 quarters, you could win all of the quarters if you want. And so I picked a couple random squares and didn't think too much about it. And I just so happened to that year win, I think, was it all 4? Was it all 4 quarters? It was either all 4 or it was just 3. It might have just been 3. But anyway, I made like $600. I was freaking out. The first thing I told my wife was like, I'm buying that Millennium Falcon set. And then I told all these people that I took their money, I told them that I'm going to use it to buy a giant Lego set. So I feel like that was me just like, you know, oops. That was me just sticking it to the jocks, you know. The ones that I would have made fun of, I took their money and I bought a giant Lego set with it. Is the Discord not working? Bebo, please. Wait, what? Why is it giving you that back? Oh, it's probably because you're not a mod. Do I need to mod you? There you go. Wait, no, you should be able to do it. I thought you'd be able to do it. Maybe I have that one set to only mods. But I thought, Let me know if the invite works. I updated it recently. But if that doesn't work, please let me know. But yeah, we would be honored if you would join us. It did reply. It just threw up the Discord. Like that tag is for the bot to like pull from that file, but I don't know. Weird. Oh no, stickers. Curses. Number 5. Oh, this one's gonna suck. I don't like this one at all. Because it's gonna have to go at an angle. Guys, I don't like stickers. Any of the newbies want to hear my sticker rant? Anybody? I hate stickers. That's pretty much all there is to it. That's pretty much the whole thing. Okay. Let me stick this. And that means, yeah, sticker number 4 goes right here. Ooh, we're getting to an interesting part in the instructions next, too. There we go. Good enough. Good enough for me. That's the rant. That's the whole rant. You need to work on your ranting. No, I could go on and on about it. I just feel like I've done it so many times now that I it's that self-doubt again. It's that self-doubt of like, don't say that again. People are going to hate you. If you go on your sticker rant again one more time, people are going to stop watching and they're going to hate you, and they're going to tell all of their friends how much they hate you. And no one will be here. The next time you stream will be empty. No one will be here and everyone hates you. So that's what's going on in my mind. On's talking about stickers again? What a loser. See, exactly. I'm glad I know you because that would have hurt. Use the orange wedge to apply stickers. That is actually a top brain idea. Big brain idea. I do that sometimes on the ones that I have trouble with, like lining up. The ones that I know, like I've got to line this up exactly. You support me in my stickers, me and my hatred for stickers. We gotta start a campaign. We gotta start a campaign to rid the Lego of stickers. I hate them. We could sign a petition. Oh, speaking of petitions, right? And speaking of changes, a long time ago, I remember hearing about how Lego was going to get rid of all these plastic bags. And you would see in the instructions, they would say like, hey, by the way, coming soon are these new like recyclable bags or post-consumer recycled bags. Like they're like brown paper instead of plastic. And I support that decision. I think that's fine. I don't care. I throw these away anyway. So like I would rather it be something, you know, that isn't going to hurt the environment so much. And then they haven't talked about it since, and I don't know what's going on. And this is a relatively new set. So I expected once they made the announcement, it's going to be a while before you'd see it in the wild. Has anyone seen any of the like paper bags? I haven't seen them at all. I don't know what they're doing. What's your deal, Lego? I would have kind of expected to see it in these, because these Ahsoka sets are like the newest ones out. So I would have kind of expected to see it. 2024? I don't know. I mean, I just feel like they said soon you'll see it, and then we never saw it. Oh, here's a good figure to have too. Here's Merrick. So glad they included him on at least one of these sets. And ooh, to keep the mystery. To keep the mystery, you don't get to see the face. But that's a cool helmet. I like that. And I think this is my first Inquisitor lightsaber as well. Where is it? Hello? Where'd it go? Here's the lightsaber blades. That's cool. Oh, there it is. It's a little piece. Ooh, that is cool though. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't have one of these yet. I kind of am kicking myself for how much I like Rebels and how much I missed out on Rebels Lego sets, because I just, at the time it was on, I wasn't really taking it as seriously. And it was only after it was done that I was like, maybe I should watch that Rebels thing. And then I did, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I was very impressionable in my hatred back then. You know? Look at that. Lego has a target of completely transitioning their package into renewable or recycled materials by 2025. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at that. That's actually really cool. I never really thought I'd say that about it, like an Inquisitor lightsaber, but the Lego version, I really like that. That is pretty toit. We can make them fight. You shall not pass. Okay. You got to test them out. You got to test them like that just to put the sets through their paces, you know? Now kiss. Could still be a while, I guess. Yeah. I just expected them to kind of like, okay, the next like newer set I get, they'll probably be in there. It has to be a big undertaking. I just expected that when they announced it, they would be closer to rolling it out. Like, why announce it if you're not close to rolling it out? I don't know. Enemies to lovers? Maybe. I'm concerned that you know that. But not that concerned. Now, Kith. My favorite thing is when it's like, and they're both boys. I don't know why, that just cracks me up. That was like a TikTok trend a while back. TikTok is rotting my brain, I swear. It's like single-handedly like the best place to get like really fast, good information and like connect with what's going on in the world, and then also like the absolute worst for your attention span. Like myself included. So it's like I want to kind of give it up, but also at the same time I don't want to give it up because I feel like I've learned so much over the last like 5 years. I haven't been on TikTok for 5 years. 3 years. God, 3 years. A while back I watched Phantom Menace, then Attack of the Clones, and then jumped to the Clone Wars series and movie. Now I've been watching Rebels, even though it doesn't have finished subs that I really like. Oh man, that's a pain. Yeah, Rebels is good. Rebels is good. I like Rebels. I like it more than I thought I would. You know. Really trying to get my kid to watch it. That's what I really want to happen. Put that little fin on. Maybe this set's gonna be a little smaller than I thought. Was this your first time watching Star Wars? Is that what you mean? This is like your first exposure into the series? Or into the, I don't know what we call it at this point, the saga. The Star Wars saga. Bum, 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 bum. First time watching animated things. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, it can be a little hard if you're not used to like experiencing that, you know? It took me a while, honestly. Like when I heard they're doing Clone Wars, I was like, cool, okay, so like I'm not gonna watch that. And I think I tried the Clone Wars movie, that first movie that came out, and I was like, nope, not for me. And it's pretty wild that like they built so much on top of that. And now like I respect Clone Wars a lot, even though it's not like my favorite thing to watch. I respect what it's done. I respect what it's done in Star Wars lore, and I love Dave Filoni. He's the only man in my mind that can wear a cowboy hat. Everyone else, take it off. You're not worthy. He is the only one where I will make an exception, because I am not a cowboy hat guy. I think it's silly, but not for him. He can wear one. Quite many years since I saw A New Hope. I have the, on Blu-ray, I bought the despecialized Star Wars trilogy, the original, and I've been meaning to rewatch those. I should do that. That first look into World Soul Saga, holy heck. I only saw the clip of the guy announcing the saga, and he was just like very, what's the word? Passionate? He was very passionate about it. Yeah. It looks so unreal. Chris Metzen, yeah. He's like, World of Warcraft, the World Soul Saga. He's like doing that live with people. It's a saga. Has there been any talk of Obi-Wan Season 2? There has not. Well, I mean, talk, sure. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it will. I think maybe there's another medium that can tell a further Obi-Wan story if they want. But I don't know if it's going to happen in a series. That's another thing I need to rewatch. I need to go back and rewatch all these Disney Plus series, like Andor, which I really enjoyed, and Obi-Wan. I really want to go back and watch those. I haven't ever since they came out. So I'll do that. He does the voices for some of the main characters. I didn't know that. He came back as creative director. Yeah, I really liked the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I really enjoyed it. I would watch more. I just don't think there's been talks about it. I think there was hope. That's why they kind of left it where they did at the end. There was some hope that could happen, but I don't know if. I think Disney in general and Lucasfilm specifically, that whole segment of Disney is kind of taking a little slower approach right now, which I think is kind of necessary. I think it's needed. I think they want to kind of slow things down a little bit and build up towards the Dave Filoni movies, which is going to take some time to build to. And so they just need to kind of chill for a little bit. Work on building good things. I think the Ahsoka series was good. It was a good way to start bridging that gap, you know. But really what needs to happen is, now that we built up Thrawn, we need the Heir to the Empire, which is, I think, rumored to be Dave Filoni's movie title. If not confirmed, I think rumored. And that needs to include, we need a Luke Skywalker. We need a Han Solo. We need all that stuff. And I think they need to recast Luke Skywalker. The guy who's doing his body double right now would be just fine. Recast. You can bring in Alden for Han Solo. I think he's perfectly fine for the role. We need to tell a story with, you know, the original characters. I think they just need to recast. None of this computer de-aging crap. I absolutely hate it. Just recast and be done, or don't do it at all. Recast or don't do it at all. So him coming back as creative director was the best thing to happen to WoW. Okay. I just got a book from the perspective of Padawan Obi-Wan. I gotta read it. I think I know which one you're talking about. Him leaving made the game so much worse than others, and I was done. So a lot of people ended at that point, huh? One of the best seasonal things was Christmas and Metzen the reindeer. The deep fakes are so yucky. I feel oogie about it. It makes me feel all kinds of weird. And as much as I enjoyed like that scene in The Mandalorian with Luke walking in, I would have enjoyed it just as much. Oh no, an ad. I'll wait for you. I would have enjoyed it just as much if it was like a recast. If it was a recast, but we could still tell it's Luke, I still would have enjoyed it. I would have been like, no way, they recast Luke. That's awesome. That would have really like made me feel interested in the future, you know? But they didn't, so, you know. What can you do? Okay, that is there. All right, now we're building some engines, huh? Oh, there they are. I put them over here. Domino's telling me that he needs a walk. All right. Walk the puppers. I'm assuming it's a puppy or a dog. Not necessarily a puppy, but you can walk a cat too, though, right? Not gonna lie, I got more excited when I see R2 show up in that scene. Yeah. I got excited seeing the X-Wing. I'm like, that's an X-Wing. You know? Like, what's happening? That was a great moment. Like, I love moments like that. Ursa, you're speaking to the choir on that. Preaching to the choir. Sebastian Stan as Luke Skywalker. Huh. He absolutely would. But I think now we've waited so long, I actually don't think that he would fit the age range. I would much rather Kay is right. I think they missed the boat on that one. They could have maybe done it years ago. If maybe they, instead of jumping forward to like Rey's timeline, if they had done the next trilogy set a couple years after, maybe they could have done it, but I think it's too late now. But no, I actually think that the guy who plays his body double now, you should look it up. Look at some of the behind the scenes stuff from like The Mandalorian season 2. And they show like the the double they got for him, and he looks just like him. Max Lloyd Jones. Great name too. A very, very like Star Wars actor name, if such a thing exists. Like I think he'd do a great job, and I think we need to give him a chance to do it. So yeah, while I agree it would be cool, it's definitely not happening at this point. And I think I'd probably prefer at the point in his career, I think I would prefer somebody who is a little less known. You know, give somebody a chance. But I saw those pictures. It definitely would have been pretty cool to see if the timing had been right. But alas, maybe there's a universe out there in which Sebastian Stan was Luke Skywalker, and they had an incredible trilogy of movies, and everybody was happy. The fandom was united. There was peace among the Star Wars fans. But that ain't this reality. That ain't this world. That ain't Earth 616. Are we 616? I forget. I don't know. Yeah, but if you're just going to de-age Sebastian, then why do it? You know what I mean? Because that was my whole thing, is like, stop with the de-aging stuff, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they missed the boat on it, you know? Sebastian Stain, I don't know. I always said Stan, but I'm probably wrong. There will never be peace amongst Star Wars fans, silly. Oh yeah. There's a couple of things in my life that if I really talked about in the way that I would like to talk about them, as openly and as candid as I would like to talk about them, there's a couple of things that would cause just absolute chaos. And that would be talking about religion, criticizing religion rather, talking about politics, and talking about Star Wars. Those are the three things that will get you the most hate if you don't line up exactly with what they want you to line up with. If you don't exactly fall in line with, like, the sequels are bad and Rey shouldn't be a Skywalker and all this nonsense, if you don't fall in line with that, you will get absolutely obliterated by these men children. It's absolutely horrible. And then it's the same thing. It's the same thing when you wanna maybe poke a little bit at a religion and be like, hey, this is a little weird. And they're like, how dare you? You are dying and going to hell. You're gonna burn forever. And that's coincidentally what the Star Wars fans tell you too. So, Fires of Hell, Fires of Mustafar, it's the same thing. No TH with CGI. There's a great product that came out that can take years off, lasts a month. Oh, like makeup? Okay, if you're talking de-aging without CGI, maybe. It would have to look pretty convincing though, right? Again, I don't have any doubt that he could do it. I just don't think that they are going to do it now. I just think it's been too long. The window was there, and I think we missed it. I don't know. Like, before he got too big in the MCU, I think was a good window. But then, I think when he got big in the MCU, I think he's kind of set now. He's set for life. Why would he ever get into that shark cage? You know, I don't know. Is it a shark cage? I don't know what it's called. There will be after the purge. My brother's probably gonna get purged by them. No, we're not the side that's gonna purge anybody. That's for sure. You know, I'm not worried about that from the fans who like the sequels. I'm not too worried about them doing anything violent, if I'm being honest. Not exactly. The people who are like, I enjoy Rey as a character. I think she was great. I just don't see them violently lashing out, you know. I hate the CGI de-aging. I saw the Indiana Jones movie. I was crying from the VFX. I still haven't brought myself to watch that yet. It just, it makes me feel just all kinds of weird. I will probably watch it eventually, but probably only when it's free somewhere. Did you watch it? You tried to watch it and couldn't get more than 15 minutes in. Yeah. I feel like it's just going to make me sad. It's like, I just don't need to see it. I don't even really want a recast either, but I think I would have taken a recast over that. I just don't think there's a lot to, like, Indiana Jones was a thing. It did its thing. It's great. It holds up. You can still go watch them. I don't see the cultural relevance to us making more Indiana Jones. I kind of get it from Star Wars. There's a lot of cool stories you could tell in Star Wars. It's an entire galaxy that we could play around in. Somehow we're still just focusing on one family, but there's a whole galaxy of stories that we could do. So I kind of get it from that regard, that you could continue stories from that. I'm also, yes, a little biased because I like Star Wars, but yeah. I thought you were a big Harrison Ford fan. Maybe not. I actually am more of a fan of his recently than I have been in the past. Like, I feel like once he agreed to do Star Wars again, he kind of mellowed a little bit, and he's like, you know what? I'm getting old. People enjoy the things that I made. I shouldn't be so harsh on him, because he's definitely not as harsh on Star Wars as he used to be. He used to be an absolute jerk about it. And, like, I get it. He wants to be an actor, so he wants to be known for more than just Star Wars and Indiana Jones. But I think lately he's been kind of like it or not, this is my legacy. This is what I will be remembered for. So why not send these characters off in a way that, why not be involved in that? I wish I could wash Crystal Skull from my memory. That's another one I actually am kind of interested in going back and watching again. I didn't watch Crystal Skull more than once. I watched it in the theaters and then was like, what was that? And haven't watched it since. I do actually kind of want to watch it again. I wish I could watch Crystal Skull. Yeah, sorry, I read that one already. You don't know me at all. I mean, I thought there was a time where you did. Remember how you had to convince me to watch Shrinking? Yes. Because I didn't want to watch it because I can't stand him. I love Shrinking. Harrison Ford is in that show. It's an Apple TV thing. I love that show. We're getting another season. I got to figure out when that next season's coming out. But yeah. And Harrison Ford kind of plays a very Harrison Ford-esque character, very much him, but I don't know. I saw him doing press for that show too, and like, he just seems like he's in a better spot mentally. He just doesn't seem quite as mad about everything. I don't know what changed. Something changed for Harrison Ford. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. Maybe one day he'll tell us. But definitely something changed for Harrison Ford. I don't know if it's just facing his own mortality. I don't know what it was, but yeah. I'll say this for Crystal Skull. At least Shia acted like he wanted to be there. True. That's why I'm remembering that I really didn't like it, but I should go back to certain things sometimes and be like, all right, did I give this a fair shot, or was I jumping on a bandwagon of hate? This is something that I don't really do anymore, but I do remember a time in my life where I very much tried to go with the crowd on what was good versus what wasn't. I was very impressionable years and years and years ago. I probably still have some tendencies of that now, but it's something I worked on to try to have my own opinions about stuff, understanding that I have that tendency, maybe going to see something and then waiting before forming, waiting to watch any content on it until after I saw it, forming my own opinion and then going from there. That's kind of a lot of the prequel hate came from that it was very cool to hate on the prequels for a long time. And it's only been kind of recently that it's been like, hey, it's okay. And I'm not even saying that I love the prequels. I don't. But I don't have this intense hatred for them. And I never had the intense hatred for it. It was just kind of like the funny, cool thing to do, But it's like I never really did have that hatred for it. They weren't my favorite, I don't really like Attack of the Clones. I still stand by that. I don't like Attack of the Clones. I will stand by that. However, the prequels in general are not that bad, especially in comparison to the original trilogy. Like, it's not like the original trilogy is, you know, Shawshank Redemption or something, you know? It's not like it's the Hunger Games catching fire. I know that you like Attack of the Clones. It's just not a good movie in my... You can like it. It's fine. That's been like the one thing that I've held on to is it is the weakest movie in the entire saga of every single one. Every single one. There's good parts to it. There are things I enjoy. I really like the speeder chase in the beginning. I like when he like jumps out of the speeder and stuff. I love that whole thing. I love Jango Fett. I unironically really like. I like the fact that those are I like the fact that like that's how the clones began. I think that's kind of a cool story beat. I love the chase in the asteroids between him and Obi-Wan. I loved all the stuff Obi-Wan got to do. You know, maybe I just didn't care for the Anakin and Padme stuff. I also didn't really like Yoda in that one either. He was a little weird. Maybe there's more about Attack of the Clones that I really like than not. But I still think it's the weakest one in the entire saga. There's more about it that I do actually like, but it is still, if I'm ranking, which I should do sometime, I should rank all the Star Wars stuff. It's definitely bottom. I think, right? Yeah, because I like Phantom Menace more. I like Revenge of the Sith way more. Revenge of the Sith is man. It's a toss-up between Revenge of the Sith and Phantom Menace for being the best of the prequels. Sometimes I'm in the mood for the Phantom Menace. It's very nostalgic. I like the style of the Phantom Menace. And then Episode 3 just has a lot of fun stuff that happens in that, you know. Attack of the Clones is the best one. Ugh. All I'm going to say is at least Attack of the Clones doesn't have sibling kissing. You got me. You got me there. He didn't know it was his sibling. Get off his back. Technically, she kissed him, but still, she didn't also know. But it's still weird. Kind of weird. I won't let him live it down. We ring in the new year with all 3 Star Wars trilogies? Nice. That's commitment. We used to watch it on back when I lived at home. We used to watch Empire Strikes Back a lot of times was on like Christmas Eve. Very kind of a fitting movie, especially the beginning on Hoth. Kind of fitting. No tongue, no problem, right? I'll cut your tongue for that slander. All right. Oh, interesting. Wow, this is going to be really reinforced. I'm kind of surprised. So yeah, I mean, one of the things I've liked to do recently is, even on the things that I don't like, I like picking out positive things that I do like. Life is too short to hate all the time. Do you know what I mean? Life is just... Why do you want to live your whole life like being vehemently like mad about something? You know what I mean? Here, I'm gonna use the separator for this one. If there's something you don't like, I'm totally cool with that. If you're like, you know what? I don't like the sequels. I don't like the original trilogy even. I'm like, you know what? That's completely fine. I really don't care. You do you, you know? But what's really wild to me is the people who like, what is happening? The people who really hate on it as like a, I don't know what you'd call it. Let me find my train of thought and welcome the Raiders. Hello, Raiders. How are you? Hi, I'm Nonder. Margot in the Moonlight. Rating with a party of 10. Thank you so much. Banj is there. Hey, Banj. I know that name. Dance with us in the moonlight. I would love to. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me do a quick shout out here. So I can get it going. Let's see. MARGOT. I'm probably the only one left who actually types this out because other people have actually taken the time to create commands, which I should also do. Did I get it? Yeah. First try. Hi, everybody. I'm Nonder. How'd you find me? I know Banj. I know some of these names. But thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. I am Nonder. I do LEGO streams on the weekends like this. And then during the week, I am the #1 or upcoming RuneScape streamer. So I do that for the pre-work coffee hour before work every single morning. So welcome. I'm working on becoming just the #1 RuneScape streamer. Top tier streaming. Nailed that command. I was like typing it out on the tablet here. Because the computer's over here, I'm monitoring the stream over here. It's a whole thing. Okay. Hollow Knight. I never played Hollow Knight. I wasn't ever into those kind of games. But I've heard good things. All right, I'm going to spin this back around. Banj is a friend, and he suggested you. Thank you so much, Banj. That's so kind of you. All right. We're building Ahsoka's shuttle from the hit TV show Ahsoka. Trying to keep spoilers at a minimum if people have not seen it all. But only thing I'll say is I enjoyed it. That's it. And also, I hate stickers. I really dislike stickers on Lego sets. What can I say? Should we do the sticker rant again? Maybe I should have a channel redeem. There should be 2 redeems. One should be give us the sticker rant. So you can, if the first person to redeem that gets the sticker rant. Or there's another one that if they redeem, we can avoid the sticker rant. So if you're like, nah, we don't really want the sticker rant right now. If someone's fast enough, they can redeem it and say yes or no. You know? The show was enjoyable? Spoilers, dang it. Sorry. I tried. VR gamer for life. Hello. For life. I'm hoping maybe I could score a Oculus, sorry. Rip Oculus. I'm hoping I could score a Quest 3 for Christmas. I'm hopeful. Where does this go? Wait. Where does it go? Okay, yeah, it does go in this one. Where? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. There we go. Wait. Does that go towards the back or the front? Okay, hang on. I gotta flip around here. Okay, no, that one's backwards. This one needs to flip around the other direction. Whoa. The circle needs to be on the back. There we go. Easy peasy. We got that. There was a show? Even more spoilers. I'm sorry. She has a ship? Get out of here. Sounds like a chill Saturday stream. That's kind of the vibes we're going for here. We just chill, we talk. It can be about Star Wars, it cannot. It can be about life. It can be about anything we want. We tell dad jokes here occasionally. Yeah. I have to guess a Quest 3 will go on sale for Christmas. Do you think? I actually kind of thought it wouldn't just because it just came out. That they would probably keep that price out maybe after Christmas. Ahsoka was good. Might have some struggles transitioning from the cartoon action. Yeah, I think that was I heard some people criticizing like she doesn't fight like Ahsoka, but it's like that was a cartoon, man. Like it's really hard to get that kind of acrobatics in a real live person, you know. The way I see it is I look at the animated stuff, and this has really like unironically helped me a lot. I look at the anime stuff as art, which I know it is, but like I think of it as those events happened, right? Especially the events in like Rebels. They happened, but the way the story is being told is in a very specific artistic direction. And so while the events happened, the way it looked, obviously, is different than it would have looked in real life. I know that probably to some of you is like, yeah, duh. But for me, realizing that about the animated stuff really kind of helped me bridge that gap. It's kind of like if you think about, this is like what, if they were filming a cartoon in their universe to tell you what happened. You know, they're making a kid's show to tell you what happened during the Clone Wars, you know? And once you kind of put it into the universe, it kind of helps you like bridge that gap, you know? Helps you understand that like, yeah, Ahsoka isn't obviously going to be as acrobatic as she is in the cartoon because that was an artistic expression. Also, the lightsabers. In Rebels, the lightsabers are a lot more thin. And even though they do make a joke about that in Ahsoka, the way I look at that is, okay, that was the artistic representation of a lightsaber. It doesn't mean that all lightsaber blades are that thin, you know. Okay, where does this one go? I don't know if that helps anybody else, but that helped me. Help me. Popping this one on. There we go. Look at that. Look at that angle. I like that. Back from the rain with a partly wet doggo. Ooh, wet dog smell. I can just see the dog didn't want to go outside. I'm thinking about Meta's plummeting profits is why. They usually only do bundles with the strap, which never seemed worth it. Okay. Well, that'd be great. It'd be great if it went on sale. I would enjoy that. Whoa. Hi. What you doing? No, it's not for you. You want to say hi?
Is it big?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty big. I still have to build all the wings. Come here. You want to say hi?
Hey.
Hey. You're wearing your Buzz Lightyear, huh? Hi.
Hi.
This is the boy. Yeah, he likes to come in here and scare me now. Ever since the one time he did it, huh? I'm a Swedish Viking, yeah. Yeah, he's a good kid. You want to wear a headphone?
Go away.
You want to wear the headphone when you do that? Here. Now do it. Did you hit it?
Hi.
Do you like Star Wars? Hey. He says yeah. He's more into Buzz Lightyear and right now Spider-Man, right? But he does like some Star Wars. And he loves planets. This is him. Sorry.
Get wrecked, noob.
There you go.
Go away. Go away.
Go away. Yeah, he's you into Spider-Man? Talk to them about Spider-Man. Hey.
Go away.
Here. Let's talk to them about Spider-Man real quick, okay? What's your favorite thing about Spider-Man?
Miles.
Miles? You like Miles Morales?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He has a black suit and
Yeah.
When we take his suit, he has a cat in it.
He has a cat. He has a suit with a cat in the back of the backpack, and the cat helps him fight. It's very cute. Right? Oh, I need to turn the page. There we go. What else? Okay. Whoa, hang on. Whoa. Hold on. Okay. All right. Tell us more about Spider-Man. Oh, you changed. Hold on. You changed the scene. Hang on. Let's go to this one.
I want to change the scene.
There you go. Tell us more about Spider-Man. What is Spider-Man's name? What is Spider-Man's name?
Miles.
Miles? Well, he's one of the Spider-Man, yeah. What about the other one?
Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
Peter Parker is also Spider-Man? That's pretty cool.
Spider-Man 2 was coming up.
Mm-hmm. What?
No, I will see you.
Okay, you're gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
Ugh. Tell Mama I said hi. He's getting up early now since the time change. Bye. Love you. Huh? You're gonna leave it cracked open? Okay, cool. Do I give off dad energy, Margot? Dog love the walk. He doesn't mind the rain, even without a little raincoat. My dogs hate the rain. Let's see. I'm just making sure I'm caught up here. Boom, 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 boom. OMG. He is sweet. In a good way. Yeah, no, I take that as a compliment. I take that as the compliment that it is, you know? Let's see. Yeah, I really enjoyed being a dad. I hope I'm good at it. You know? We'll see. We'll see. The jury's still out. Oh, my other dog just opened the door. Can you crack the door a little bit?
Okay, I'm just gonna crack it a little bit.
Yep. Yep. Thank you. Oops, did I do this all wrong? I did? How did I do that? Did I just completely... Okay. There we go. I picked up his Lego planets last night. He has these planets that we made out of Lego. And I just hear him out there go, "Oh, who put my Lego planets away? I was going to be careful with him." Because we always tell him to be careful with him because he breaks them all the time. I would hope a dad has dad energy. Yeah, I mean, there's some guys out there who, I don't know, I guess they just didn't want to be a dad. And so they give off very non-dad energy, you know? Judging by how happy your kiddo is every time he comes on screen, you and Miss are doing a fantastic job. Thank you. Smokey opened it. He found his opportunity and ran with it. Oh, the dogs are in here now. Okay. Smokey. Does your kid not get an annual performance review on your services as a dad? I should do that. That would be really funny. That'd be funny. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how good am I at being your dad? And it'd be interesting to see how that changes as he gets older, as he becomes a teenager, you know? Domino's really bad with doors. He's so tiny, it maybe feels that he can't, or that the door will slap his nose. Yeah, like our smaller dog, Biddy, she won't push doors open. She'll just sit there and be like, but Smokey will jump on it and push it open. My ex is like that with our kids. Totally different with his first new wife. Oh, man. Canceled all the reviews. Yeah, we rescheduled. If a door is cracked, Smokey slams it open with his paws. Biddy will open it with her nose. I forgot about that. I usually just hear her at the door, like whining to get in, and too scared and anxious of the door to actually move. All right, bag number 4. Looks like we got a Sabine Wren up in here. There we go. Let's see. Another Mandalorian. It's really fun when no one tells you that, and Smokey does that when you're house sitting for them and the door just gets busted in. You freak out and scream. All right, here's Sabine with the hair. And the lightsaber. Thanks, Mrs. Nutter. Sometimes, but not all the time, like Smokey will. Yeah, if the door is cracked at all, Smokey will push it open. For sure. He just wants to be where you are. You know? Is that so bad? I think let's put the helmet on. I like the helmet and lightsaber combo. Helmet, lightsaber, and blaster combo? Yeah, here we go. That's cool. I'm very interested to see what a Mandalorian Jedi will like, what kind of sense of, especially one that has a very stylish sense like Sabine, but very, very interested to see what her style becomes as time goes on. You remember these bags? You don't see these ones that much. These ones feel older. They're the ones with these tiny holes in them. I remember these from a long time ago. Most of the sets came with these. And then they switched to these more solid ones. But I wonder why this one was here. I like the texture. I like the texture. That just, I don't know why, but that's nostalgic to me. I don't even know if you can tell. I don't think you can even tell on the camera, honestly. Smokey, what are you whining about, bud? You're the one who came in here. He comes in and he's like, I don't want to be in here anymore. Especially after a haircut when he's a shaky mess. Yeah, he got a haircut yesterday and he's just been acting the fool ever since. Then he's old and crotchety, so he wants to be around you. And then once he's there, he acts miserable the whole time he's there. Yeah, there you go. Exactly what you were just saying. Yep. Yep. Was that because of the vapors the plastic give off? I'm not really sure. And it wasn't... It seemed like it was something they did in the older sets, but they don't do it in the newer sets. And are they even holes? Hang on, let's see. Can something even go through them? Do I have something small? I have a pen or a pencil. Let's see. Prevent too much air in the bags. It was cheaper than vacuum packing. Yeah, they are actually holes. You can actually push something through them. It just is weird that these ones don't have to, like, you know, they moved on to this type. And so you don't see this type of bag very often. There's got to be a reason. I would love to learn all of these reasons. That's why I want to work for Lego someday. Because I want to learn all the little, like, yeah, so we pack certain pieces like these in this bag because of the air pressure will cause these to warp. You know, like, there's got to be a reason. After run, it was nice meeting you. Thank you so much for the raid again. It was nice meeting you too. I also had, let's see. Thank you for the follow, Margot. I appreciate that. I think I missed a couple of follows, maybe. Maybe it was just you. Okay, good. I don't think I'm that behind. Having the setup the way that I do is a little bit of a... I'm still on a learning curve for figuring out how to get all this done, but thank you again. I appreciate it. And anybody else, if you got to go after a raid, I completely understand. Do what you got to do. After a long stream, you're probably tired. That's just fine. It's also to prevent too much air in the bags. Cheaper than vacuum packing. Interesting. Husband is taking out the heated blankets, and Domino can't wait to get warm. I love a good heated blanket when it's cold. Oh, man. I have one in the closet I got to pull out. I love a heated blanket. Man. Life-changing. Of course, you never want to get out of bed then, but... Oh, we got another dad joke, everybody. All right, let's crack out the dad joke real quick. I won't be able to see chat for just a minute. This is a great one. So we were talking earlier about how, you know, sometimes I get in my head that I'm not that funny. And maybe it's warranted. I don't know. And how my parents and family members used to tell me that I should write something in the book if it wasn't funny, or if they didn't find it funny. And I guess that has continued on for, you know, into my adult life. Just recently, I had come up with 10 different puns. 10 different puns. I gave them to a friend, hoping that it would make them laugh. And the sad thing is, no pun intended. They didn't even laugh. That's the whole joke. You're welcome. I knew it. Who was that? Who was that? Who hit me with the crickets? Hang on. I'm reconnecting to chat. Who hit the crickets? Who hit the crickets? Dutch. You're just waiting. He's just waiting for the crickets. Ban. No pun intended. That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good joke. That's a pretty good joke, but I'm sure I would have been told to add it to the list, so, you know. What do I know? Just for the record, this is dad jokes from an app, so these are not my original jokes. I am trying to put my own spin on them. It's something I'm trying to try out. Try to improvise a little bit with them. Whether or not I'm going to be good at it will remain to be seen, but trying to add a little flair to them instead of just reading the joke, if I can. Looks like we're making some of the wings now, huh? I can't believe it's only 8 o'clock. Let's see. No, I honestly like the cricket. The cricket's so great. The cricket works, especially for the dad jokes. I mean, I do the rim shot, you do the crickets. It works perfectly. Maybe for Christmas I should ask for a like a book of dad jokes, and then for the redeem you can just tell me like a random page number, and I'll go to that page number instead of having to open the app each time. And having to work it into like a little bit could be kind of funny too. What's up, Koro? Good morning. Stream coherence not found. You know, well, you know, it's pretty common. We're making wings. Ooh, now I want wings from Wingstop tonight. Hey, Mrs. Nonder. Should we do Wingstop tonight? All right. You're down? Cool. Helps me plan accordingly. Doesn't that just sound like really good for tonight? Or do we already have something planned? If we already have something planned, well, I can't go back on it now. I said it. It's too late. I can't back down from it now. I don't think we had anything planned. We usually try to wing it on the weekends, which is sometimes dangerous, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Pops right there. See that popping up right there? Zeke says that all the time. Look at that pop. What's that popping up right there? What's that popping up right there? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we're gonna go get haircuts today. Me and da boy. So I should have a fresh haircut after this afternoon. And then what else are we doing this weekend? Oh yeah. Christmas tree. We're putting up Christmas decorations. Starting to put up Christmas decorations today. Which means I got to get up in that attic. Got to get up in that attic and start bringing stuff down. All right, bring this piece here. Oh, okay. I see. It's a weird way to go about getting this edge here. I would have probably put this on first and snapped it underneath, but it's fine. It's fine. That's not how I would have designed it. As if I could. Oh boy. All right, we're on second to the last sticker. Sticker number 1. Not sure why it's number 1 when it's technically been number 4 that I put on, but you know. All right, so yeah, see, this one concerns me a little bit. Let me put it on this way. Yeah, this one concerns me just a hair because it's going to have to be like exactly right. And that's when I have to be like precise about something, I don't do well. I don't do well with precise. Not gonna lie, having little thoughts about rebuilding the Star Destroyer. Wait, you have a Star Destroyer? Do you have a Lego Star Destroyer? Give in to those little thoughts. Or is it like a model kit? Okay, okay. Okay, it was just not quite there, but it's so close. Okay, I think that might do it. What do y'all think? Took me 24 hours to build on stream. Why do I not remember you building a Lego Star Destroyer? Did you take it apart? Why would you do that? Was I there? I'm gonna feel bad if I was there and I forgot. Look, my memory, it's very very unique, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Damn it, y'all suck. I want Wingstop now. You should get some tonight. There we go. I did not take it apart, but I'm thinking about it just to satiate my need to build Lego while I can't buy any new sets. I've done that before. I've taken apart like a set that I had that was really old because it was incredibly dusty. So I took the whole thing apart and like dusted it all. It was right before I started streaming again back in like 2020. Which one was it? It was... I don't remember which set it was though. I just kind of like started dusting it and I was like, this is gross. So I took the whole thing apart, washed all the pieces, and then put it back together. And I was like, oh, was it the BB-8? No, the BB-8 I did on stream. I don't remember which one it was, but I've done that before. It's fun. It's fun. I have a whole lot of like other sets I could build that are in pieces. They aren't all Star Wars sets, but there are other sets we could build. Finding the time is key. You should take it apart, dust all the pieces, and then rebuild it on stream. Or destroy it on stream. Let's do like some slow-mo cameras and like destroy it live on stream. Just throw it down the stairs and then rebuild it. Did we hit on a good idea there? Maybe. I think at some point I will want to rebuild the Falcon because she's getting really dusty. And over the years, especially with the toddler, some of the pieces have fallen off. I hope I haven't lost some of the pieces. Maybe if I ever do that, I'll just do like a video of me like yeeting it down the stairs or something. I'd be so paranoid I'd lose a piece though. I couldn't. You could do it. I couldn't do it. Couldn't be me. You say it sounds like a fun idea, especially to like record in slow motion, but like the when I started actually thinking about doing it, I had the little panic inside of like a piece is going to go flying somewhere and I'm not going to be able to find it. And then I'll go to rebuild it and I'll never find it and it'll drive me nuts. The sticker has creases in it. Dang it. Can you see those? You might be able to see those. Turn it towards the light, I think. Having this delay is really hard. Well, yeah, see there's like a bump right there. And then there's a crease right there. I guess you can't see it. Okay, never mind then. It doesn't matter. Boring conversation anyway. Let's go to the next page. All right, so now do this little triangle piece here, this little square piece here, this little piece right here. There's the dog again. Okay. Hi, Zeke. There's Smokey. All right, and then it's big triangle piece, right? Oh, it actually goes over. Interesting. Yeah, see? This is the part, okay? This piece is supposed to back up to that, but see the little gray in there? Because I didn't put the sticker exactly where it's supposed to go. There's this gray gap. This is why I wish they wouldn't do stickers. One of the many reasons why I wish they wouldn't do stickers. They could have just done what we're doing here and built this design in with bricks. You know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. We're going to have to come up with a more salient argument to no stickers than just I don't like them and I'm bad at putting them on. I'm here for Ahsoka's Jedi Shuttle. To the left, to the left. Jedi Shuffle. Little to the left. That is gonna bug me like crazy. Resistance is futile. Well, resistance to the sticker is futile. Yeah, it was supposed to be over more. I think it's too late now. I think now that if I tried to peel it up, I'd ruin the edges of the sticker. That is 100% my argument against stickers, is this right here. It is not clear when you're building it exactly where the sticker should go precisely. But then yet when you build around it, you realize you needed to be precise about that. So what they should have done is had me build this first and then been like, all right, I put the sticker right next to that. It's all ruined. I'm throwing it away. I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah, stickers at the end would be a good way to do it. Yep. And if you can't get to it to put a sticker on at the end, then does it really need a sticker? That's the question. All right. Anyway, let's push forward. We'll somehow learn how to continue to live past this horrible tragedy that is this sticker that I will obsess about for probably like months to come. Every time I look at this set and swoosh it around and play with it, I'm gonna see that and be like, should I try to peel it up? Hold on. The problem is I'm gonna ruin the edges if I try to, and then it'll end up being worse. Yeah, I'm gonna ruin the edges. I'm not even gonna. That'll be worse, I think, than having it misaligned, is having the sticker completely ruined. You know, I could just choose to just not do the stickers at all. That is an option that I have, right? Just be like, you know what? I refuse. I'm not doing stickers anymore. A protest, if you would. I refuse to use any more stickers until this is fixed. We might have to. We might have to resort to that. You never know. Not like protest as in like not buy a Lego set, because that can't happen. That's unrealistic. But have you heard the tragedy of Darth Stickerus the Wise? Darth Stickerus. Let's see. That everything? That. Everything looks the same? Okay. Flipping. Bum. Okay, so right there. Okay. Easy enough. Okay, these little black greeblies. Goro unhung. I think you spelled the name wrong there, Ghost. I feel like we're watching the start of Amityville Horror. Nodder just chopping wood and stares into the window. The sticker again. I haven't seen that. It's too scary. It's too scary. But I believe you. Okay, little cheese wedge. Oh, red piece. Little cheese wedge goes right there. Okay. And then this little gray cheese wedge. These are actually, like, they're referred to them as cheese wedges. How's your side of the world going? We'll find out after copious amounts of caffeine. What's your favorite delivery system? The mister is coming home from working this morning and is picking up some breakfast. That sounds like a wonderful way to spend a Saturday morning. I'm assuming it's Saturday morning for you. I don't know where you are, Ursa. But I'm assuming it's a Saturday morning. That is a mood. Okay. I think we're done with this top. We're going to flip and put this bad boy right here. Okay, and then keep it flipped and do... Where do those have got to face out. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're going to put it through some of these. I love seeing how things come together. I know I've mentioned that before, but I love seeing, like, I don't really know exactly what's about to happen, and then once it, like, clicks into place, it's so cool. All right, so we're going to take this thing. Whoops. And it goes into that. Oh, see? See, that's cool. That's how that's going to work. That's how the wings are going to be able to go all the way around. Whoa. Did I break it? Nope. We're good. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. Which I got to say, that mechanic of... Wait, where do these go? Oh, are these for... These were the things in this little package, right? Remember we were talking about this package? Where I didn't use them in anything. Are they just for her helmet? Like, do they just give you a bunch of them for... Because typically you can put things like visors and stuff on these helmets, or these little antenna. Did they... Okay, yeah, she does have an antenna. So I guess they just give you a bunch of them because they're thinking you're probably going to, like, lose them. Cheese wedge? Really? Yeah. Energy drink, unfortunately. I like doing the powders, but they go so fast. Oh, man. I remember the one energy drink that really actually scared me was I had a NOS, N-O-S, and that thing was the only, it's kind of the only energy drink that I won't even try now because it just made me go insane. I was working at U-Haul at the time. It's been a long time ago. And it hit me hard. It's Saturday in New Jersey. Okay. It's greasy and fattening breakfast. That sounds wonderful. But yesterday I worked like 14 hours, so I deserve to eat my stress. Exactly. Hey, I get it. Have you thought about doing scale models? Which ones are you talking about? Are you talking about like the MIDI scale, MIDI? I do have the Super Star Destroyer in that scale. Is that the scale you're talking about? Or do you mean like minifigure scale? Because those get huge. Yeah. Ah, my hair is growing in every direction right now. Every direction except the one that I want. Is that better? No, it's not. Are you winning, son? Hey, Coleman. I think so. Look at this guy. You know him. A little more. A little down. There we go. Oh, over. Come on, focus on him. Focus on him. Good old Merrick. Camera's not wanting to focus on him for some reason. Dang autofocus. What's up, Coleman? How you doing? Like the 80 by 1 ones supposed to be more accurate and look real, but 1,000 pieces that require glue? Oh, no. No, I haven't gotten into those kind. I typically avoid glue. I did models back in the day as a kid, but you've seen my hatred for stickers. So anything requiring like finesse is not really my strong suit. So I was admiring your helmet on the back shelf, but what is it? I couldn't identify without freeze framing. Which one? Let's see. Oh yeah, this one. This one over here. This is Poe Dameron's the Black Series helmet. Hang on, I can get it real quick. One sec. No free looks. Yeah, this is kind of where I can't hear my music now, but this is kind of where the profile picture comes from, right? Yeah, no, it's the Black Series helmet. It's not Lego, unfortunately. But this is sort of the inspiration for the little character up there, you know, with the beard. You see it? You see it? Yonder is Winnie the Pooh in. That's why you had to put the screen up. Winnie the... Oh, not wearing pants. I was like, what do you mean by that? Winnie the Pooh. And then I got it. Winnie the Pooh. No, it's more about my uncomfortableness about my thinning hairline in the back than it is anything else. I'm wearing socks, so don't get a free look there. You see it now? Yeah. It was the inspiration for the little channel mascot, you know? Should I just wear it the rest of the time? I can't hear. Hang on. Let me see if I can get my headphones in, I think. Okay. That's a setup. Need more Nonder full cam? Yeah, I figured this was kind of a cool little scene to kind of go back and forth. I should just wear this helmet all the time. Then I can really hide my hairline. You know? Let's just do it, you know? I like it. I kind of like it. Oh, big mood. I'm the same way. It's something I'm like working on being more like comfortable with. It's just age, you know? I'm aging. It's happening. It's just thinning a little bit, you know? I never thought I'd be the kind of guy who would let that bother me, but, you know, it bothers me sometimes. It looks a lot better once I get a haircut. Like, once I get my hair, like, actually styled and cut, it doesn't bug me as much. That's how I know I need a haircut, when I start, like, obsessing about it, you know? Do I need to move over? I need to move over this way a little bit. There we go. Now you can see me more. It bothers me a lot. I like my hair, but it doesn't like me, apparently. Same. Yeah, I used to be very proud of my hair. I used to run with faux hawks and spike it all the way up, go kind of David Tennant with it. And just, you know, it happens. For the record, though, Coleman, I think you look great. I really do. I'm not just saying that. I think you look very classy. I think you look great. No, you. Oh, stab it. I don't know what just happened in my mouth there. It went. I cut mine short through college. If you only knew, young ghost. Yeah. It's like you had it short when you didn't need to have it short. But yeah, it does. I do feel a lot more confident once my hair is actually like cut. It's a little bit better. It can be hard as you, as our bodies change. It can be really hard to remember to love yourself. You know? It's just another phase of life we're going through, you know? My dad still has hair. It is fairly thin, so it's kind of like, of course, mine would kind of go through something similar, you know? But he didn't lose his hair, so I don't think I'm going to, like, lose it all. Although at a certain point, I would almost prefer that, you know? When I can grab my hair, I know it's time for a haircut. Yeah, mine's always like, we joke about it. Me and the missus joke about it sometimes, where it's like, as soon as I start thinking, if I let it get past the part where it is right now, where it's starting to kind of like grow in different ways, if I get past this part, then it starts laying down. And past that part is when I start thinking, maybe I'll grow my hair out. And that is when I know I'm past the point of no return and I absolutely need a haircut. So if I can catch it before I get to that phase, then it usually looks okay. Yeah. It is pretty wild how much we put into, like, how much of our confidence is in our hair. I get it. I'm not, like, you know, it was for me too. It's just weird. I don't know why we do that. Is it societal? Is it evolutionary? I don't know. Don't really know. Mrs. Yonder just says, "Yup. Yep." She knows me. She knows me better than I know myself, probably. No, not probably. She definitely knows me better than I know myself. I don't even know who I am. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. She's probably wondering why in the world I'm wearing this helmet too, but... Larzapan! What's up, Lars? How's it going? Yeah, I mean, maybe I should wear this helmet more. It is kind of like, it fits with the whole channel aesthetic. Nope, I'm used to it. You've been here since the Fro Raid was laying down. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Never know what I'm walking into. What does that mean? Wait, she doesn't mean it like that. It does make it very hard to... She will, when she walks into this room, she'll usually see something different. Like, I'll have moved my desk around or something. Something will be different. And she just kind of looks and goes, all right. She accepts me. She accepts me for who I am. She knows what I'm about. I move stuff around and change stuff constantly. Any of you who have been following the stream for a while can tell I have changed stream setups probably 20, 30, 40, 50 times. I can't even count. Facial is starting to look like a Viking's. I'm thinking about growing it longer for the holiday season. If Mrs. Nonder is cool with it. Just till like maybe after Christmas, and then I'll cut it down again. Because I kind of have an idea. For maybe like a, you know how we do Santa Non each year? What if I do Santa Non as like, you know, young non-gray Santa? Just until after Christmas. After that I'll cut it. If that works for you. I mean, it's only like, it's less than 2 months, so it's not going to get much longer than it is right now. Oh, God. You liked it when I had it grown out before. I was looking at some of the clips from 2020, like late 2020, early 2021, and like, man, your first Obi-Wan compliment, you have to cut it. Dang it. Everyone, don't say it. Just until Christmas, because I think I want to do like for the Santa Non stream this year. I kind of want to go all out for it, but instead of wearing the white beard, I think I might just have my own beard. and then but get like a really nice Santa outfit with the hat and everything. I should probably start looking for that now, huh? Does that sound like a deal? That'd be cool. Yeah. After that, I do think that it looks nicer when it's like when it's nicely groomed. So I need to start taking care of it more. I used to use like oils and like it is Animal Crossing music, yeah. Well, it's like lo-fi. It's like pop culture lo-fi, I think it's called. And then it's gonna switch to something else here in a second. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Okay. No. Just feel like I'm gonna miss a step here. Okay. No, we're ready to move on. I don't think I'd be able to wear this in the summer. It's working right now because it's not too hot in this room. If it was hotter in this room, forget about it. Forget about it. But yeah, I'm gonna look at the calendar PTO wise and see what day works best for the Santa non-stream. And maybe make it the biggest year so far. I've done it like, wait, did I do it 2 years in a row? I guess the first year, yeah, I've done it 2 years. The first year, I kind of just wore a Santa hat, right? The second year, I wore the Santa hat with the beard, and it was so itchy. It was miserable. So this year, I kind of want to like, I don't know. I want to sort of go all out with it. But also maybe make it not so uncomfortable. So if I can grow my own beard out long enough, I can just be like young Santa, you know, younger Santa, not young, because that's not happening. Mrs. Nodder's dad posted a picture the other day, and he is full on. He is Santa Claus. Like the guy, I don't know if I've ever seen. Do you think that he doesn't like dye that beard, right? Do you think he dyes that beard, Mrs. Nodder? Do you think he dyes that beard? I don't know. I know he was having some gray hair, but like, oops, this needs to go down. No, wait, is that right? Wait. Wait, what did I do? What have I done? Why did I put this here? Why did I do that? Huh. Oh, I see why. I see why. There we go. Okay. There we go. Nope, he's just old. I don't know. I just didn't know if he added something to it. Because, like, if we wanted to, we could dye my beard white for the Santa bit. I don't think he dyed it. I was wondering why he was growing it out. It makes sense now. Yeah. See, I'm just going to be like your dad for a little bit. That's cool, right? He's going to grow it out for Christmas. It's just so white. That's why I was kind of suspicious. Like, did he add a little something to it? And could that be something that I could do? But only for the stream, not for real life, you know? Okay. Maybe I'll paint my nails in like candy cane colors. You could help me with that. They do have temporary dye spray. That could be kind of fun, huh? That is not something I imagine you'd want to say to your wife. I just heard her laugh out there. She thought that was funny. All right, here's this other sticker. So I guess if I learned anything from the last one, I need to probably Here, maybe what we'll do first is, let's see, let me get this at the right spot. Okay, so maybe, yeah, we'll do it like this. We'll actually put this down, because then we can count the studs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like it's ending right at the 7th stud. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Not yet. See, don't commit until you're sure. Wait. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Something something ball and gag. Yeah, I showed Mrs. Nodder that clip, Lars. Very funny. I couldn't do it justice just telling it, so I was like, hang on, I gotta clip it. Do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Now we gotta put these on here. I like these wings. I like how thick they are. They just feel they feel very wingy, but like not too thin that they're flexible, right? They're just rigid. They're rigid. They're substantial. Zeke says, Daddy's streaming a long time. Said, no, you just woke up early. It's true. Ever since the time change, he's been waking up at like 7:30 versus 8:30. Oh. The old ball and gag. Wait, what? And what I love the most about that too is that I know that you didn't like do that on purpose for the lulz. That was just a slip of the tongue, you know? That's what I love the most. Let's see. Do 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 do. All right. Now we're decorating it, and that still doesn't line up. Look at that. There's still going to be a gap right there. I even counted the studs that they had on it. Slip of the Freud. Ow. This is probably one of the better examples of why I don't like stickers. Yes, I was scratching my face with the Lego wing. It's fine. All right. And you can make an argument that I just need to get better at putting on stickers. You can make that argument. I don't appreciate it, but you can make that argument. Stickers are out here killing our Saturday. It's so true. Maybe I just need to just not do stickers anymore. Just say, you know what? If the set can't hold itself up without the stickers, I keep the instruction book, so I could just slip the stickers right into there and be like, if I ever need to like sell the set, then I've got the stickers for the person to put on, but I'm not going to put them on. Zeke says he wants to check on you. He'll only stay a minute. That's fine. Yeah, he can check on me. What if I just like pretend to be asleep? Hey, bud.
Hi.
What's up?
This.
Hmm?
Here.
You're just here?
Is that Boba Fett?
No, that is Sabine Wren. She's a Mandalorian too. She's also a Jedi. She's a Mandalorian Jedi. Isn't that cool? It'd be like if Mando had a lightsaber. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Okay. All right, let me finish this up, okay? I'm almost done. I don't have too much to go, okay? Love ya. You okay? Okay. Gonna leave it quacked a little bit. He's just gonna leave it quacked a little bit. As if you didn't have the Darksaber for a bit, but that didn't really count. Darksaber's not a lightsaber. Because like, this is mine now. I almost expect him to be like, is this for me? Is this for me? His little hand is so cute. It is cute. It is. Okay. Let's continue here. Yeah, I mean, once we finish this wing part, then I think we just got the cockpit left, and we'll be rocking and rolling. Okay, it is starting to get just a little bit hot under the helmet. Just like a little bit. Look at that gap. I hate that gap. If I would have only known. Maybe I will. What do you think? What do you all think if I just decided to just not mess with stickers anymore? I mean, I can always change my mind later and put stickers on like at a later date if I want. Like if I really hate stickers that much, why don't I like, you know, stop complaining about it and just say, oh, we don't do stickers here, and just eat the stickers. I'll keep them. I'll keep them in the instruction book. I already keep the instruction book. How could you put that sticker on so badly? Unsub. Sorry, I let you down. I let you down. It isn't even that I put it on badly. It's just there's no way to tell exactly the correct positioning of this specific sticker because you don't know. And I knew from the other wing, right? So I thought I'd be smart, and I thought I would like look at the instructions, see exactly which stud it's on, and I did that, and it's still not enough. So even following the directions exactly how I think I'm supposed to follow them, it still didn't work. That's the frustration. That's it. That's the whole thing. All right, sticker rant over. I should make that sticker rant redeem. Whoever redeems it first can decide. Do we let him do the sticker rant, or do we boycott the sticker rant for the rest of the stream? You can only redeem it when I'm about to go on a sticker rant, you know? I'll tell you. I'll be like, it's about to happen. Yeah! I kind of like that I can wear this helmet and still have these earbuds in. That's kind of cool. Maybe this should just be my thing. I should just wear this constantly. Should just differentiate me from everybody else. Kind of like that kid streamer out there. I don't remember his name, but he wears an astronaut helmet, and he's actually like legitimately kind of funny. I don't currently watch him, but I see clips sometimes. I can't remember the name. You probably know who I'm talking about. Maybe. I don't know. Up the Eiffel Tower. That doesn't exist. Or giving a monkey a shower. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know all of the lyrics, but I do love me some Phineas and Ferb. I wonder if Zeke would watch that show now. You could put it on the bottom piece and then slide the sticker in from the top side. Yeah. That could have done a lot of things. When I streamed years ago, I was in a full race suit. Oh, did you stream like racing games? That's kind of cool. If I ever play something like Star Wars Squadrons again, I would probably wear this for that, because I think that would fit in with the aesthetic of the game. But if I'm sitting there playing RuneScape, I'm not sure I would have this on. That is pretty cool, though. Full-on racing suit. Whoops. How did I do that? All right, flipping her over and going here. And then putting 2 of these bad boys right here. Did they pull the servers of Squadrons? Oh, I hope not. I was planning on playing it again once I got if I get a VR for Christmas. I was planning on, because I played it on my old Oculus and it was so much fun. But with the added clarity and stuff, I was really looking forward to like playing that. Did they really pull it? Oh man. I scratched my nose and sniffed my finger randomly. Just pet owner things. Ooh. After you had pet your animal, your cat, right? You're like, what is that smell? Ugh. Cat saliva. Ugh. I know that maybe not cat, but the smell of dried saliva. I'm not making this up. That's actually making me kind of okay. I'm good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have a sim setup and would do Dirt Rally and Forza. That's so cool. I would love to see your sim setup if you still have it set up. I'd love to see some pictures of that. I've always wanted to have a dedicated space sim setup where that's all it did, like a little cockpit somewhere. I can't justify it because I don't even play that many space sims anymore. But I did for a long time. But that would be so cool. No, you're good now. I'm good now. If I don't think about it, I'm good. Yeah, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Partially for giving your kid ammo for the future. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, wing. This wing's going on next. Going right here. This is a little floppy right now. I'm sure that we're going to fix that, but it's a little floppy. Okay, then they're saying put these right here. Always wanted to try Starfield with a HOTAS. I think they don't have official HOTAS support, but you can remap the buttons kind of like an Xbox controller and you can make it work. But I've heard it's not great. I was big into Elite Dangerous for a long time. Still have an X55 Rhino that I would love to like hook up, but they just get in the way of everything, right? I don't have you have to like pull them down, plug them all in, like get it all set up. And then it's like I have limited space anyway with everything else I have going on. That it's hard. But I love flying in space sims, especially once I got a head tracker. It was this thing that would clip on to like either your headset or I had it clipped onto a hat for a while. And they're so much better now. This was years ago. But you could move your head kind of like this. Just keep your eyes on the screen and it would like move around. And that made flying in space sims so much better when you didn't have VR. If I could get... I would probably play Elite Dangerous in VR again too. Just for that like lonely space immersion, you know? That would probably be pretty cool. Actually, no, they dropped VR support from Elite. They don't have VR support anymore. They did for a while, but then they decided to drop it to focus on the game in general, which was probably the right call. But now I want to get like a Tobii eye tracker because those are so much better than the head tracker technology that used to be. And not horribly expensive, but I wouldn't get into it right now. Among all the other hobbies I have. That was a big one for me for a long time though. Still got all the stuff to boot it up. That's what I was wanting to do though with the VR is like set up just for like a Saturday afternoon, set up the joysticks and jump into Squadrons and just like put the VR headset on and just be in Star Wars for a while. That'd be so cool. Pirate Cobra here. Wish there was more to do. It's kind of same for me. I kind of fell off of it because in order to earn enough money to buy like a cool ship, it was just the prices were so astronomical But it's like you would literally have to grind just for weeks, if not months, to be able to afford the ship that you want. And then you get it, and you're like, this actually isn't as good as the ship I've been flying. I'm used to the ship I've been flying in now. And, like, this one's just not as good. Oh, hold on. What have I done? No, okay. I gotta pull that back. Then you're so used to flying in that. My ship of choice towards the end was the Asp Explorer. That was kind of my favorite ship because it reminded me of the Ghost. So that was kind of why. And it was fairly decent. It wasn't the fastest ship in the game, but it was fairly decent. But yeah, I was on that Asp. And then like I kept thinking I'm gonna save money, gonna get money, and it was so hard to make money. And like you said, there's a lot of things to do, but they're all the same things. Like once you do one combat mission, it's gonna be the same. Once you do a cargo run, you kind of get the idea that like that's all this game really has to offer at that point. It's in boxes. I'll see if I can find some pictures. It was more just a wheel, pedal, shifter, handbrake that I attached to my desk. Okay. When I finally buy a house and stop renting, I'm going to build a full cockpit. That's what I would love to do. I would love to have like a sim cockpit. Oh, it'd be so cool. So cool. And of course, I'd have to be able to stream from it, you know? I could take things in so many different directions. They're just endless. I have endless interests and not enough time and money to do all of them. Okay, I think that's it for that. This camera is making this red look a little more washed out. In real life, the red is a very deep, dark red. And I really like that color. But then every time I look over at the stream, it's a little washed out. I don't think you're getting the full experience there. Okay. I just dropped a piece. I just put this one on wrong. Hold on, let me see what I dropped. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey, Elf. Good afternoon. Good evening. How's it going? It could also be that we do see it the right way. Your own monitor doesn't do it justice. Maybe. Maybe. What am I doing? Okay, I'm flipping it all the way over. And going like this. Okay, I see. I see what you're working with here. Oops. Do, 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 do. Ooh. Nice. I don't think that's the case, by the way, but it could be. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just in real life, it just looks so much cooler. It's a little, Oh, no, you gotta go? Shoot, I gotta go to work. I'm late. Shoot, I gotta go. Maybe we see it the right way, but your eyes don't do it justice. Maybe my whole life is a lie. I might take this off pretty soon. It is starting to get kind of hot. Okay. Whew. It was hotter than I thought. At first, I was like, oh, I could wear this a long time. It's a little hot. Back to my receding balding hairline. Here you go, everyone. I find if I joke about it, if I bring attention to it, then it feels less powerful, you know? So that's what I do. Okay. I don't think that's the case, but it could be. It could be. You never know. it hardly matters. I just noticed a difference, you know. I think it's more of the camera settings that I have on than anything else. Interesting little thing here. I don't know what that's going to be. Oh, this is probably going to be the cockpit, isn't it? I don't think the cockpit's going to be overly complicated. It's definitely going to be too small. I can tell you that much. Goes right there. We're almost done, actually. Believe it or not. We're actually going to make it through this whole set today. Yeah, this is definitely building the cockpit. Every time I build a set like this, I just think about how, even though they're doing things in a way that if I was building something, I probably wouldn't, they always do things in such a clever way. I don't know. It's like when I think about the thought and the process that had to go into like designing a set like this, my mind gets a little boggled. I couldn't do it. Like when I say I want to work for Lego, I want to be in like distribution operations. I don't want to be the one designing the sets. I mean, I'd love to, but I just don't think that's my skill set, you know. I'm more of a fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy. You know? Can you relate? Okay. All right, now putting a 2-piece here for the cockpit. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. Crisis averted. What is that? Okay, and we're putting some snot pieces together. Ah, okay. Like, I'm not saying I would do anything better. It's just not the way that my mind would have thought about how to make, like, the cockpit, you know? Definitely wouldn't be able to do better. But in, like, designing the Duel and the Death Star runes, I was a lot more like, I'm just going to kind of, like... I looked at a couple reference pictures from the movie, and then I just kind of like, with the pieces I had, I put things in. Oh, that looks good. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna put something here. Oh, that looks good. Then it kind of just came apart. Speaking of that creation too, I'm gonna try to share that around a little bit more. I just joined a Discord for the brick builders. Brick builders, I think is what it's called. It's just like this community of a bunch of other people who make Lego content. So I'm trying to like branch out and say hi to some people, maybe make some friends, maybe make some contacts. And apparently there's a ton of people in there. There's a ton of people in there. You know, I know some of the big ones. I mean, not personally, but I know like Brick and Nick. I'm aware. And then there's a couple of the people who we've been kind of creating connections with as we do this here on Saturday mornings. Does that go all the way forward? No, it leaves a hole. It definitely leaves a hole. Okay. Some of those people are in there too. So I'm like, oh wow, this is where I should be, just to try to make some of those connections in the Lego content creators universe. Okay. That looks great. Now we're going to put... Really? Don't... Oh. Am I really going to keep that open? That doesn't seem right. See how it keeps these like holes right here? No, it isn't right. See? Follow your instincts, and you'll realize that you missed a step. Go up with it. Okay. Then you can put this on. We're going to make like this little ring around the cockpit. It'll be pretty cool. Go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then you pull this up. Well, cockpit. Yup. That's a funny word. Do 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 do. Ring around the cockpit. Anyway, let's see. That came together pretty quick. Like all of a sudden, that looks like a finished cockpit. Now it's ruined. Sorry. Okay. Took it too far, huh? See, K's that little voice in my head. Part of the problem. Do 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 do. That's really cool. I like that. I mean, this is obviously a lot smaller than the actual cockpit on the ship, but that's fine. It's fine. I ain't picky. Is that it? Is that really it? Looks like that's it, folks. Ooh. Ooh. She just slides in there. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Let me go ahead and zoom out now, if it'll let me. Did it work? Can't even tell. Nope. Wake up. Wake up, camera. Wake up, camera. There you are. There you are. Hi. Okay. It worked. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else? These all look like relatively normal extra pieces. This one seems actually like it should be going in the cockpit. Hang on. I think this is part of the seat. Yeah. Yeah. I was supposed to put... Hold on. I was supposed to put this... Yeah, this would be in the middle. This would be at the end. Kind of like how they've been doing cockpits recently where the character doesn't so much latch in so that it's harder to get out. Kind of just like they have these little separators that kind of separate the legs, and that is enough to keep it in place. I don't think Hu Yang's supposed to be in the cockpit, but he did fly it for a while. But anyway, okay, here we go. Here we are. The Jedi Shuttle. It looks like it's got some landing gears right here so that you can land it like that. Hi, bud. You want to see it done? Look at it.
Are you done streaming?
Just about. Yep. Here, let me.
Daddy, that's about done.
Look. You remember from Ahsoka? So it can fly like this.
There's that guy.
That's Ahsoka. Right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look how cool that is. I do like the spinning thing. I like it more than I thought. Seeing it in action on the show and how it spins around a lot was pretty cool. You want to put Ahsoka in there? Okay, let's do it. Hold on. Okay, pop that open. Go ahead. Can you please what? Oops. Can we play Spider-Man? Maybe. I'll have to check in with Mama because we got some stuff we got to do today. Is there a... Wait. Is that going to be enough? That's not... Huh. The landing gear is not enough to keep it standing. You see that? Okay, sorry. Go ahead. I was talking to the stream. There you go. You just push her in like that. Push her feet down. There you go. Ta-da! Okay. Did I do something wrong? Friction weld? What is friction weld? What does that mean? That's Hu Yang, and that's Sabine. Huh? Here's her hair. Do you want to put her hair on? Okay, let's try this again. Why? So, I don't know if you can see, but it keeps falling forward. I must have missed a step somewhere here. Hang on. Huh. So these pop open for storage, which is fine. Oh, sorry. Are these supposed to also... So these are the landing gears, right? How does... Okay, hang on. Am I still... Is there still... No, they show it just standing up just fine. It's too front heavy, though. I just realized there's a makers and crafting section of Twitch coming back, but build an 8-bit computer. Now I don't know if I want to do science and technology or makers and crafting. That's a great question. I don't know the answer to. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out the landing gear, okay? Sorry. Oh, do you have... Okay, you push it all the way forward. Okay, got it. See? Then it stays when you push it forward. Then you lift those up, and then... Cool, huh? You want to play with it? Be careful with it, okay? You got it? Whoa. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Bunch of cool ships, huh? You play your cards right, you can inherit this collection from me. Woohoo! All right, let me put it back down, and then I'll end the stream and come out there, okay? Sound good?
Yeah, but...
Yeah, you put it in more of a Y pose. I don't know if you can see. So you do it like that. Versus, I assumed it would be like that. Yeah, I'm going to close it out, though, and we're going to go out there, okay? Play your cards, right? Yeah, well, we have to go talk to Mommy about the whole Spider-Man thing first, okay? So we'll go, let me close it out, and then I'll come out there and we'll talk, okay? Love you. Okay, well, let's take it back over to, the chat room, shall we? Hello. Oh, I didn't take the mic with me. Hello. Okay, I'm going to end it, okay? Thank you all so much for being here. Let's see, is there anywhere we want to... Who's on right now? I don't have anybody online right now. What is happening? Well, if you want, I can end it here. Or if anybody has a quick recommendation, I won't be able to stick around too long. But if you have a recommendation, I guess I could check makers and crafting. It's always hard to raid someone without a recommendation, though, because you just don't know what you're getting into, you know? Books and bricks? A book stream. Interesting. Somebody making keyboards. It's just so hard to tell, you know? If nobody has a suggestion, we'll just call it there then. There's, I'm sure, a lot of really nice, talented people in here. It's just hard to make that leap sometimes, you know? Okay, well then that's going to do it for me. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful... I have Nader online doing Lego. That's me. Oops. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, look. I'm back there. That's how much of a delay I was working with, by the way. I have to figure out something about that delay. It'd be nice. I don't want to have a third monitor